and welcome back to the second session of the ones we left behind. So, as a recap for where we left off, and for the first session for any of those who've missed it, we start off, as all good sessions do, with a funeral of a dear friend, calling the whole party together. As they get there and go through funeral attire, they are greeted by a weird figure, of whom seems to be a lot older than they are. A tracker is placed on the underside of one player's car, of which is very quickly found, and a second player is shot twice on the way to their friend's house. As they all reach their friend's house, scared for their life of a killer on the loose targeting them entirely, the guards around their house begin to disappear, as do the other players in and of themselves. We now start off where we left up. There are all the players left. For reference, that's the four in front of me, as well as another who cannot be here today. Two of you, Toby and Sarah, are in a locked, airtight room, of which you do not know is airtight. The other three are downstairs, making their way up the stairs, in one particular case, to get the others free. We'll begin with a scream. Mark, as you turn around,
oh, it's not my screen.
Not, unfortunately not. You see,
unfortunately.
You see at the bottom of the stairs one of the police officers in police uniform. He's been shot twice in the diaphragm, and he's kind of crawling his way up the stairs. Please, please. As he just coughs blood over the floor.
I'm just gonna. Are there any wounds on his back, or is it just like
blood on my floor?
So it's two holes in the diaphragm. Both seem to have gone straight through him and out the other side.
I'm just gonna quickly run down the stairs and then just put him over onto his back so then he can just rest. And I'm just gonna put pressure on the wound.
Well, so for the second you're there, the lights cut. Now, you hear unsuppressed fire of what appears to be an assault rifle.
Ooh, that's... Ooh!
Gun cabinet!
Oh,
no!
Shit!
How did they get through the door?
Now, there are only two people who can go up the stairs. You can go up the stairs as well, but the other person will die.
They're dead already.
Dying.
Yeah, they're dying. Oh, I haven't got anyone to talk. Shit.
Got them with you.
So if you were to stabilise them, you would have to be there holding pressure, meaning you would not be able to go upstairs. But if you would like to, you can head upstairs.
Oh, what do we do? Do I save someone's life, or do I...
If you save someone's life, the killer's probably just going to kill him again.
Val is heading up the stairs.
I'll go with you three, I guess. I'm just going to drag you with me.
Yeah, just drag me. I was like,
You're going there too?
I'm being dragged along.
Okay. I'm going to need
This
both
killer
of
likes
you
to shoot
to make
people in the back.
dexterity saving throws.
Yeah, twice,
Dex
exactly.
Do you want Val to make one as well?
Val's already made one.
Okay.
Yeah,
That's
I've already
fine.
talked to Cass, like I said, so they've already made the rolls I need to.
Oh, only
Another
That's a
point.
17 for moi.
17.
17 for the medic.
Oh.
Oh no.
Wait, what? Was it a dex save?
Dex save.
How do I do?
Dex saves.
You know
12.
she was in your proficiency.
Okay, as-
Huh? How am I not? Huh?
Yeah, you're perfect.
No, I'm not.
What?
There's no proficiency.
Yes, you. What class are you?
A rogue?
Having a tech moment. Having a tech moment.
Because Gracie hasn't done a proficient saving throws. Where's my PHB?
You haven't done them?
What do you mean?
Your saving throws, these ones.
You're saving. Yeah,
I know my saving throws.
you
are
get
not
proficiency in 2 of them.
Oh wait, no, hang on. I might have that. I just haven't filled it in.
You would it be
Can I
Dex
see that?
Oh, you nimwit.
Dex and intelligence.
Dex and int.
Would it?
Yeah, Dex and intelligence for a rogue apparently.
I'm having a-
So what does that make the dex save?
So
What is that gonna do?
that makes it a +4 instead of a +1.
So it's still a +4.
Oh no,
It is a +4
Plus-
already.
oh, so yeah, you've added the bonus to that. You've added the bonuses.
Yeah.
I
put it
copied
in.
it out off of here.
Yeah,
I
you
just
didn't
haven't
do the
done
thing
it.
for
Wait, so
Colour it in.
intelligence, you got +3 and then plus the 3 from the proficiency.
Yeah.
So that should be a +6.
Why?
Because you get the +3 from the actual ability score and then +3 from the proficiency bonus.
I think I did that though. That's the thing.
Um,
Because all my saving throws are there. They're just like
Intelligence.
They're there.
So have you got a +3 in there? That should be a +1.
Either way,
Oh
Gracie,
my god.
with a 12 you fail it. Now Val has succeeded, as
Good
have you. Gracie, as you go upstairs, you realise the unsuppressed fire was in fact to lure you into the hallway, and you ran in too quickly. You've been shot in the thigh.
Shit.
You just look down. Oh shit, I've been shot.
You are also going to take just 20 points of piercing damage from the please.
Shit,
Just
you've been shot.
Just 20 points of piercing damage.
So
In
you,
my thigh? Oh, is it in my artery?
it's gone straight through your thigh.
Bugger.
Oh shit.
Oh god.
Please tell me I'm not prone as well. Am I?
You are in
Debunk
fact
the
also
diaphragm
prone.
only
Yes.
bit.
Did you?
Have I got my...
No, Andrew!
Have I got my medical supplies on me or
Anything other
not?
thing
They are
other than
in the
diaphragm?
hallway.
I mean, this was
to
on
your
controlled
knowledge, the
fire,
fire
so
is
this
coming
might have
outside
just been
window,
by.
so if you were to go and save them, you could risk yourself. But yes,
She ran in too fast.
Silly.
The killer just probably like shooting.
Also,
twice in
luckily-
a row.
you two, you hear what seems to be unsuppressed fire. What seems to be suppressed fire.
We can hear it through the soundproof
Just-
door.
Seems
Crawl
suppressed,
back
but
to
yeah.
me, crawl back to me, I've got an idea.
You don't know how
sir.
loud unsuppressed fire is.
Can I go? Do I know the door's locked at this point?
Yes.
Can I search the door for any like? handles?
You have a key.
It just looks like a push stone door.
You have the
with then
key.
You
You
literally
can open
have
the
the
door.
key.
You
Yeah,
locked
so you
the
just put the
door.
key and then
I didn't
open
know
it. Yes.
this.
So I'm just gonna get the map out because I forgot to bring it with me.
Oh, you
Hey, Toby
blank.
wasn't here.
Yeah.
Huh?
But I
Toby
actually-
wasn't here
Oh,
when
yeah.
we did this.
I
I
was
didn't
being told I'm
realise
locked
that.
in a room.
I'm sorry.
running
You
on-
locked
Send
the door,
it to
Toby.
me. Is that use it on like the...
You locked it. I
I'll
don't
do
remember.
after-
Ow.
I'll do after-
Sorry,
Yeah.
Grace.
So,
I
My
forgot
phone's
about
a
that.
bit low.
Sorry.
but this, I'll put it here.
Okay.
This is
This
the
is the
floor in
close-up.
and
Guys,
of
I
itself.
have that. You sent it to me.
Do you want to use it? Your phone probably has
You
it.
can keep it then,
Yeah.
and then I'll have it.
Sorry,
guys. Gotta get my
But,
house.
so as you come,
Gotta get my house, little fan.
so as you'll see on the far left side of the actual hallway in itself, there's a window. It looks like the shots are going through the window into the hallway as suppressive
One or
fire.
two. Are we on ground floor or are we on first floor?
You're on first floor. It's the one that's just a big loom.
The one-
What's our house look
These
like?
are only the two apparently that we're allowed to use. Apparently
Oh,
the
it-
third and fourth floor. we're
It's
not
the,
allowed.
it's the only way I have the
dear.
time to map out. You can use other ones, but these are the two that I have the time to map out.
Right, so
Can
yeah,
I have a look
I've...
at where I'm locked
All
in?
I've,
So we're
all
in
I've
the
done
gun
for now
room?
is just scream for them to...
I'm in the gun room.
You are in the hallway bleeding out.
Well, I've asked them to crawl towards me
Call towards, that'll be
because
a
I've got
athletics with disadvantage.
Me?
I've got
Yeah.
a plan.
Also, as you
Bugger.
open the door, make a perception check.
Bugger, bugger, bugger,
You two
bugger.
make one as well
Oh,
with
shit.
disadvantage.
Oh, disadvantage.
Right, okay.
Could
so
I-
hang on. Athletics.
No, I mean because I'm in the
Oh,
room
shit.
and I'm
Okay,
watching
so
Toby.
athletics
Yeah,
is
make
a
with
10.
disadvantage just because you're that far away.
So that's an
Athletics
8.
is a
9
10.
doesn't get me anything, does it?
And okay, and perception is a 12.
Why am I
I need a
getting-
different dice.
So
Because
I got
I-
an 8 on perception.
Yeah.
Sarah,
Green and red.
would you wish me to save in grace of are these guys going to hear this?
Huh?
You're going to be a saving grace of are you going to hear this?
Okay, what's
16 and a 6.
Plus what was it?
Perception.
I had so many good options for that perception roll, and it went 12.
Give her a good result.
That is a 6.
Oh no, yeah, it was with
You
that was with
have-
disadvantage.
You know
Yeah.
what? I
Yes, it was 2.
Oh yeah.
Did you roll the 2?
So I got a 10 on athletics and a 12 on perception. I think I'm dying.
So,
You're
As-
not dying. Not
So,
on my watch.
as you kind of make the move, you feel kind of a shot hit just where you're, like just in front of your stomach in itself. It doesn't look like it was trying to hit you. It looks as if it was like a stay down kind of shot. Because you feel the carpet of like where your chest
Yeah.
is literally hit your chest as the bullet hits just like in front of your chest.
Fucking. What is it? Blood? And no. Stop shooting holes in my carpet!
You just hit as something rolls in front of you. Toby, seeing as you're the only person who
shit.
sees this,
That's-
you have 3 seconds. I want everybody here to be quiet. You have 4 possible things.
Yes.
This is a grenade.
Oh, lovely.
You
Okay.
can A, jump on it, insta-killing yourself, saving the other 2.
Yes.
You can B, save yourself. It'll be a single athletics check. You can C, try and save one person, athletics check with disadvantage. You can try and save both people, double disadvantage.
I mean, I wouldn't get it, but I am too far away.
That'd be why it's double disadvantage. If you if you fail the athletics check, all three of you will be caught in the blast.
So who is it? Gracie and...
It's Gracie and Sarah. Mark, I'm gonna need you to... First of all, what is it you'd like to do?
So I'm...
Yeah, seeing as a name.
Right,
This
so
is your house.
I've just been waiting for them to get to it so that I can like
holes in
ad hoc tourniquet the wound.
You see
But-
Val literally see the grenade. They just dive from the top of the stairs to the bottom in combat roll.
Gracie.
Well, I can save Gracie and try and save
Is there anything around me that I
I'm
could
doing
like
my shaking
grab and
anyway, because I'm
throw?
disabled and then
The
we'll-
closest thing
Yeah,
would
and
be
you will,
Gracie.
and it's not like she's going
Or
to not be
your
disabled
med-
for the rest of
tourniquet.
for the rest of this campaign. She'll
Well, the
continue
ad hoc
being
tourniquet
disabled.
was just going to be either my belt
So I'm
tied,
literally
just
gonna
like
do
tie around it,
athletics.
just
Yeah.
slide over.
Okay, decision time,
Is it
guys.
athletics?
Wait,
How
what is it, Mark?
far am I from?
Gracie's 5 feet away. The grenade's about 6 feet. It's literally right by Gracie. Toby,
okay.
you are,
I don't want to die this way.
you
I've
are
got a
the
cool
only
plan.
person
It's
who-
So-
athletics, right?
It would be athletic.
So-
to do it.
Grace is say laying here. Here's the wall, obviously at the end of the hallway. The grenade's here
So,
or here.
do you mind? So,
Because to be honest, I'm further away. I'm
So-
right against
It's
the
my
wall.
phone, guys.
You are here.
In a
So
way,
we're
see
here.
this
This is
I'm
the
not
firearm
going to
room.
take as much
Yeah.
damage.
Gracie's here. The grenade's here.
Hopefully.
Okay,
If I
right.
don't save you, you're going to die.
Would I?
And-
I'm right against the wall, like far away.
It's a grenade.
It's a grenade.
It's a grenade in a sealed room. There's nowhere for the grenade's energy to go. It is in a sealed containment room.
What?
It's
I
not.
thought we're in the
I thought it
hallway.
was in the hallway.
Yeah, no, it's in the hallway. But if the blast was to head into the actual containment room, there's nothing to like detain the blast. It would just erupt in the containment.
Are you still in the
And as much as it is
fire room?
taped to the wall,
The-
I'm
it would
still
blow
in the
through a
gun room,
lock.
yeah.
Right.
With the gun
So
out.
it's a matter of will it get to
Oh,
the
with
gun?
the gunpowder.
It's a matter of will it
Yeah,
get to the gun.
and the gunpowder, and I mean, a blast of that bad, no matter how much fortified, that metal's getting melted. If it doesn't blow the metal up, the sheer shock force of that would break through the
I'm just gonna
ancient
like
floor walls.
swing round the corner, just grab Gracie by whatever appendage I can grab, and just drag her.
And what are you trying to do to get away from the blast? Because you are on the hallway with the grenade.
If you kill me, I'm
You
going-
can't save
No,
me. I'm
no,
far
I'm
away.
drinking your cider.
I can either close the door and save
No,
you,
I'm-
or go for Gracie. And...
I'm just gonna.
I mean,
I'm
I've just
gonna
got
drag
another
you away from
douse
the
of air.
grenades around the corner.
I mean, you could close the door.
Yeah, but then I'm not
Die
sure I'm
if
trying to
that
go save
erupts.
Gracie.
No,
Gracie's just been pulled away by a
Because-
doctor.
Not
Cause-
technically.
because
Yeah.
as long
Yeah,
as
still
you're within
beside it.
like my area, I can then
I mean,
stabilize
you
your
could
wounds.
slam the door shut.
If you survive.
Or use
If I
me as a
survive.
human.
And run.
Yeah, but then you'd probably
Gracie.
we'd still get
So-
blown to bits. This
so-
is a grenade with
Okay, you're here. The grenade's there. So
The shrapnel will probably still hit you.
Yeah.
then it won't be as much
It
shrapnel,
wouldn't
but
be a huge amount, but it would still hit you.
And it depends also because if it blows half the wall up,
it's a grenade. It's not a high explosive.
Yeah,
bomb.
it's not an IED or whatever.
It's shrapnel.
It's
more
just a
than
yeah. It's
explosion.
yeah.
It is your average like handheld.
Yeah,
Has
from
it
a grenade,
left
the
alone?
bang doesn't kill it. It's the shrapnel that kills you. So
Yeah. So
fuck it. I'm just
shutting it.
dragging her around the corner and just basically dragging her up against the wall so that hopefully. it
make a
doesn't-
strength check.
He's tracking around the corner.
Hold on.
But
So,
luckily that's neutral. So
wait
Zero.
to see how safe they are.
18.
You, Gracie, you are safe. Mark, you are still half in the blast area.
Fine. I'll take it.
Yeah.
It's
I'm
in the
going.
hallway.
They're still in the
They are
gunfire.
in the well.
I'm going to
And the
run
air's
in and
just gonna-
close the
You're
door behind me.
welcome.
Then run away.
Okay.
Because
Maybe.
from what I've
Because
been
if it hits the door, it's like a very thick wall.
Yeah.
Thank
Make
you.
a strength
For
see.
your-
It's a very
Great.
thick wall.
Yeah. Just
Oh.
an average strength.
the only
see if you
reason I
close the
didn't
door
want to
in time.
die
If you
right
can't,
now, because
but
I'm
you'll
a
be caught in
great
the blast.
detective fan, but the only reason I didn't want
Oh.
to die right now was because
I
one,
would say I would
didn't
aid,
think
but I
was going to
can't.
Die, and two, Rin and I had
Adrenaline,
concocted
I
a
don't
plan.
think
I
will
guess.
save
Well, they
that.
have
That's an
concocted a
8.
plan that
With
they
an
would like
8,
to do with someone,
the
and
door
my
does
character
not
fits
close
the
in
profit
time.
best.
So,
Can I try and
So
body
I
block
can't
the door
die
as much
until
as
I-
you want
possible?
to literally just like starfish against the door.
Gonna Wolverine.
Yeah.
So you're gonna try and protect me that is disabled.
Yes.
Save yourself.
Yeah.
Okay.
Online, if I don't protect the
So-
disabled person, I'm dead anyway.
Yeah. There's no winning with this.
So, DC 18. I'm gonna need everybody to roll a con saving throw.
Me as well? Do I roll with an advantage?
You'd be rolling with advantage. Sherry, you'd also be rolling with advantage. Toby, you're with
I
disadvantage.
would be rolling with
Mark, you're with disadvantage.
Well, there's a nat 20 on the first one,
Okay.
Oh, that was disadvantage.
Um,
That was 6.
and you
Did
said
you say
this
a
was a
con
con
save?
saving
Con
throw.
save.
It was 18.
Okay.
Right?
So it was. I got advantage.
I got
So that's a
19.
nat 20. So that's
19,
a
this is
21.
That's an 18.
I rolled a nat
18.
20.
Are you okay?
6.
21.
What did you roll?
21.
19 with
Was a
So-
natural 20, might I add.
19
I had a
with-
12 and a 15 and I had a plus 7.
You know what, Toby?
Okay.
Seeing as I still have this,
Oh, okay.
Oh, to D100. You've got to roll
What
for
is
your
your?
life.
What is your?
that's
What is your
81.
HP?
So for those
Oh my
who have
64.
failed, that's Mark.
64. Okay.
I'm going to need you to take 81 points of piercing damage.
When we
That
took...
That instantly kills me.
And for those who have
Do you have to do saving
and for those who
No,
have
if it does-
succeeded,
Double
I'm
your maximum
gonna
health,
be-
so basically it sends you to minus. So in my
and
case,
for
minus
those
37.
who have succeeded, that's just going to be a flat 40.
40.
I'm dead.
How much damage did I take?
Wait.
40.
You want?
Wait, am I dead or am I on death saves? Because I've got
Oh,
19.
no, 37. I've got
9
37
like,
HP.
Like 19
I'm
health
dead.
less.
Did you
No.
do
I've
a
got
TPK?
19.
No, you're
Help.
dead.
You got what, sorry?
You're dead. I'm
37
dead.
HP, I'm dead.
I've taken 40 points
You
and I'm
just
still on
killed
24
the
points
entire
left.
party!
That's TPK.
I'm going to re-roll the
hold on.
damage.
No.
You killed
Wayne.
me and
Wayne.
Sarah and
You
Mark.
said 40,
And-
right? I still have 24 hit points left after the 40 piercing. All of you can die.
You can't
Jake
kill
will
all
survive.
3 of us.
So, are you insta-dead?
Yeah.
I'm dead.
Rolling this. I'm going to
I'm
be
dead.
Both
rolling
me,
this.
Sarah, and Mark are
Okay,
insta-dead.
that's better. That's just a flat 50.
I'm on death saves.
So,
I'm dead too.
So that's 50.
They're instantly dead.
I'm
Since you
dead.
The
survived, that's
40 would
25.
kill me.
That's 25.
I'm 37
You
HP.
succeeded. That's
I'm dead.
yes, that's
20,
25.
I rolled in.
Why
Are
would
you
that
sure this wasn't an IED? Because it's got the power of one.
Why are we using a D100?
Yeah,
for
why are we using a
this?
D100
This
for a
isn't.
fucking
I'm not
grenade?
even there.
Only because it's point blank.
But
It's
I'm not
not
there.
you.
I have a human meat shield.
Yeah, that's what. And you.
And I have half a wall.
Do I have to do death saves now? 'Cause
Actually,
I'm-
no, that is a good point. You are behind a wall.
Yeah.
Ignore me.
So am I still
You've been
alive?
covered by the door. Ignore me. You've been taking 25 since you failed the con save and it kind of half in it. That'd be the full 50.
I'm dead. Yeah, I'm on death saves.
Death saves.
Do you want to use this? Because we
Yeah.
don't have the box of doom.
We don't have the box of doom, so.
Come on.
The 40 outright
use-
killed you.
trust
the
me.
50 Okay.
That's the
I'm
lucky
not going
dice
to
that rolled
question
me a
that.
nat 20
No, it was
first
80.
roll.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Oh, it was 8. Oh.
I don't believe in God, guys, but we're praying to whatever.
It's 19.
Success.
Okay.
Are we going all of
Wait,
them?
hang on. Do we? I'll do this for
Yeah,
you.
go all of them.
You'll be up with 1 HP.
We have 1 success.
We have 1 success. 17.
Another.
There's 17. That's a success.
That's another success. This is the point where life flashes before my eyes. Oh, that moved. Natural 1. So that's 2 fails.
2 fails.
I'm literally make or break.
Right, guys.
This is it.
1 roll
Does
left.
Mark survive?
Do we have any music for this?
Does
I'll put music in. Don't worry. I've had to go through the
Does
first episode.
Andrew survive?
It's either staying alive or highway to hell, depending on how this goes.
This is not the first time I was planning on killing today, but okay.
Why are you eating Pringles and Milanesas on the person I planned on killing? What is it?
I'm gonna let you like bet. Did I?
Oh yeah,
I
alright.
guess
I say success.
I say fail.
So we got 1 success, 1 fail.
Oh, that's a succeeding phase.
That is a
Is
success.
it?
I can't see from here.
Oh, it was a failure face. Did you fail? It was a 7.
Andrew's dead.
Andrew saving Gracie's life gets peppered.
You're fucking welcome.
Well,
Oh shit, my wrench!
Gets absolutely peppered by grenade shots, and you just see the whole right side of their body laced with pepper shots as they stumble, fall backwards down the stairs, fall the entire way, and are just laying at the bottom of the stairs.
the doctor's dead!
So, how much did we take? 25?
You took 25. You two, seeing as you were fully covered, didn't take any damage.
I'm never
But-
getting that out.
All 3 members of the party now have tinnitus.
Yeah, you'll have tinnitus. mate.
Tinnitus.
I don't know how to
Tinnitus.
say it.
Tinnitus.
I don't know how to say it.
Tinnitus.
Your ears are ringing.
Ear PTSD.
Ear
Tinnitus.
PTSD.
Tinnitus.
dad has that.
I don't have a disease thing. I don't know where to put this. Hold on.
I'm a music student.
Right.
I know.
I don't know.
Oh, that's not. You're dead. I don't need to
I'm
write that on
dead.
yours.
I'm a music
college student. What's that thing? What is it called?
I can't use pen.
What does lesser restoration get rid of usually?
Usually gets rid of blindness, deafness,
No. What's it called? What are those things called?
conditions.
So,
Thank you.
of course, like I said, you can come back as any police officer on the case of your choosing, in any sense.
I want to be the inspector who takes over from this piss poor Officer Owen's management.
Can we just say, I got yelled at last session for having a go at him, and now we're all dead!
What
You are.
Oh,
We almost were.
So, now, seeing as like your ears are ringing, the blast has kind of set everything off. It's all quiet, like deathly quiet. There's no
besides
more
the ringing, you know.
Besides the ringing from your ears, there's no, other fire. There's no other shots. There's not really much screaming apart from Gracie, I'd assume.
Yeah.
There's
no. She's not screaming. She's just kind of.
How hurt I am.
Yeah, so like looking at it, your clothes took a solid bit of the force, as did the door, but you're in kind of rags now, and you've got burn marks like on the whole front side of your
Any
body.
piercings or just burns?
Can we see?
Like
him?
a few light scratches,
Okay.
but nothing that
I'm
looks
going to turn around
extensively deep.
to check on
You
Karen.
just look like you, as he turns around, he just looks like red, completely red with blood and cuts. He's alive and he's.
Can
fully
we see
functioning.
the killer?
Is this one okay?
Yeah, you haven't taken much. You're like white as a sheet, and I'd assume sat down somewhere.
I'm in a wheelchair.
In a
In a
wheelchair.
wheelchair. Where did you get a wheelchair?
I'm
One
not
of
even questioning
the
it.
one of the police officers.
Oh yeah,
brought it
they
in.
did. Yeah.
Oh yeah, they did.
But you're just white as a sheet in your wheelchair.
I can't afford it.
So as Sergeant Wilfred Owens is fired due to incompetence, our newest Sergeant, you got this. You're great with names.
Tiddling.
Sergeant Abeline.
Sergeant
Abeline.
joined the force. Well, joined that specific part of the force, and is then tasked with heading over to the house of which a lot of suspicious activity is going on.
Suspicious activity?
Is the door open?
No.
I'm just gonna go.
Your ears are all ringing, but you all do hear it.
Come
For them, it's like-
in, please!
Just walk in. It's like, now what the fuck has gone on here?
As you walk in, you see you see two bodies at the bottom. One of a police officer who looks like he's been shot twice. One of what appears to be a doctor who looks like he's been peppered. And then two or three just strung around in the hallway of police officers. Up at the top, you see a
very
reasonably young
terrified
girl,
shot in the leg.
just like crumpled into a corner, holding onto her ears. You see a charred remains of what was once a hallway up at the top of the stairs. And you see, just coming out of a sealed metal room, somebody who also looks peppered but is kind of staggering their way out.
Wheelchair.
And somebody in a wheelchair.
With injuries.
Who has like two tourniquets on their stomach, looks like they've been shot again.
I'm so glad Maxine allowed us to like have a go at the proper London accent, because that's going to come in handy here.
Yeah.
Well, I can safely say that you've not had the best night.
No.
Are you fucking kidding?
Does this face look like I'm kidding?
Am I allowed to yell in your house? Because my ears are ringing, so I'm going to talk, but it's going to be really loud.
Yeah, go.
I mean, you can shout at me. It's no longer my house. I died, remember?
No. Your actual real life, we are in your house.
Oh, real life. Just like,
That's my house anyway.
just slightly raised. Don't actually shout.
Yes, okay.
I'm just gonna move my head away.
Say that again! Just pointing to my ears, just stumbling out.
Yeah, the explosion kind of messed them up a little bit.
Oh, that's what I heard outside.
Yeah, a whacking great grenade went off, hence why he looks like he's been in the zombie apocalypse.
I'm guessing that's the reason for. I'm just going to point down to my ex-dead body. Just
Wait,
And,
what?
and the two of you at that point
Sweetie.
notice that,
Oh, I was gonna- can I
that
just-
your friend, the doctor,
Hang on.
has been peppered by a grenade.
What?
And Andrew, don't look. Don't look.
I'm going to kneel down next to the
Steve.
body.
It's his body is intact, which is more than you can say for some of the officers.
Mm-hmm.
But it is red and black with soot and blood.
Can I try and wipe his face so there's anything left?
Where's Val at this point?
Your hand is now stained red and with like black streaks along it. But yeah, his face is. There's the right side of his face is less so.
I'm basically Two-Face.
Yeah, you're basically
Okay.
it's like a Two-Face thing going on.
Where's Val at this point?
Val at this point, literally as they dive through, Cass said that they just wanted to run straight out of the door, so they're outside now.
Okay.
I got the front.
We need to get her out.
I'm going to start crying.
That killer needs to
No,
be
no.
taken down.
You hear one final like over the cameras. I will see you soon. TA9 SBH. Bye.
Fuck off!
TA9 SBH, TA9 SBH, TA9
That's a postcode.
T or
Is that an actual postcode?
9.
Are we just going to leak someone's address?
P? Is it P or B?
TA9
They just come back over the intercom.
SPH, right?
SBH.
B or P?
B.
B for Bravo.
B. Yeah, B for Bravo.
Thank you.
Now look up on Google to see if that's actually someone's postcode.
Not doing that right now.
Turns out to be
See,
like a
my
subway
first thing,
in some obscure corner.
my first thought was, is this a postcode or is this a car?
Or is this going to be your self-destruct code? Why would you have a self-destruct code installed?
Why
I
would you
don't
announce
have a
it?
self-destruct code. I'm just gonna.
We just hear beeping under the house.
Don't do that. Don't give them ideas. Don't give her ideas.
No,
Jeez,
not a real postcode, but there is one TA94BH.
Well,
Someone gets in
You
your house.
Yeah,
just-
there's always a number on the
Yeah.
end of it.
You said that over the video.
don't worry.
Stalk them.
No!
Don't worry. I can fix this in post.
Forget.
I still haven't done the first VOD for this yet.
Stalk them now.
No!
Because obviously I haven't completed the intro, so... 'cause
Some real serial killer turns up to this poor little old lady's house.
But
My seems
like obviously
heavy.
there's the officer, there's Val outside. She seems safe.
Have I got my own like crack team? Or...
You're in with a small team, 4 other officers.
Is that just outside
None
in
of you
like
are
2
firearms
cars?
officers, but you all have like tasers, batons, things like that.
Oh, I have something I remembered I didn't ask you. You know when they cut out the speakers when we were trying to hack them? Would I have heard any distinctive or recognisable sounds when they cut the speakers? Because you said they heard like a rustle and they were moving stuff around before they cut the speakers.
Yeah, it looks like from the sounds that you gathered it was like twigs crunching, leaves and things like that. A few things of slate. You can picture they were outside your house. And they were scaling your wall to then get from like the outside up on the window, which would make sense as they were suppressing fire in through the window.
Is that, would they have to use equipment for that?
It appears so. It would make the most sense.
Are your walls meant to be scaled?
It's a Victorian house, there's likely to be like holes in the wall, that's
it
what
would
I'm
make-
trying to say.
Yeah, it would make the most sense for them to use equipment. Yeah.
Cool. I have my little note page here of different things that's going on.
I can see. It's like brilliant.
This is like my character actually has a little notepad of things that she's been hearing.
So, what is it everybody would like to do now?
Gonna try and stop you from bleeding out without.
She's not
I'm
bleeding
not
You've
out!
been shot twice.
I was
Dad,
shot
I
twice.
sorted that.
Yeah.
Well, Andrew sorted
That
that.
was
Okay.
stabilised earlier.
Can
She's
I
not-
try and fix your leg?
That would be preferable, yes,
Yeah,
please.
Can I just say, at least Andrew's death was painless.
Yeah,
it was.
you are
it
not
was-
the person I expected to die today.
Looks at me and Sarah. That's because you have the most comms, so that makes sense.
Why am I so lucky?
I have no idea.
How
To be fair,
are
you're
you-
disabled and you've been
I
shot
rolled
twice.
2
I'm not sure if I would call
nat 20s to
you.
run through a forest.
Yeah, but you're
You just said you were.
to
may
escape.
be injured, but they're still
And
here.
then once I got caught up to, I got pinned to the ground and shot into.
Yeah, and then you just survived.
And then I screamed.
I want to say there are actual stats for grenade, but it's too late to turn back.
Yeah.
We're living a bit.
Well, most of us.
So, are you healing me or...
God.
Bonjour, are you healing me today or tomorrow? when I
I've
bleed
seen
out
them
and
bandage
die?
up my hands. Do I know how to bandage someone?
Andrew
Make a
would have
medicine
done
check, find
it.
out.
Well, no,
Most
so
people do.
Andrew, not me. Andrew, not Inspector Abelard.
Yeah, no, that's what I'm
No, that's
saying.
a five.
Andrew would have done it.
You have like a rough idea, but you don't know if it'll work.
He would have.
Can I try it anyway?
What is the check to stabilize? Is it just a medicine?
Yeah, medicine.
Yeah, just give it a medicine.
I'm not.
I'm not going to use that one because that
I'm
one
sorry.
just bungered me.
How many d20s do you...
I was actually
That's-
looking.
It's not bad. That's a 7.
With a 7, Gracie, you're kind of like half fall back. The
Well, I
blood
was on
bleeding-
19. What health
so
points am I getting, basically?
So you haven't gained any health benefits, but the bleeding stopped.
Oh, so I'm not going to decrease.
You're not going to bleed out.
Well,
Yeah, you won't
19.
bleed out, but you also won't feel any better. Now, what is it that everybody would like to do? Our
Call a
resident,
hospital.
our resident wheelchair user.
I don't think we want to. This murderer has many suits. What stops him from cascading as a doctor and coming in and killing us?
I don't know what you, but I look down at my red bloody guts. I need to either get treated or get something.
I have a reasonably large amount of first aid kits downstairs from hunts and stuff.
Do we know how to use them?
I presume so. I mean, that's a police officer. It's kind of trained in
Do you have
first
any
responders.
medics?
Did
Sergeant, thank you.
can you stop me from dying and that one from dying? You know, do your fucking
So-
job.
We're just
I'm a
gonna-
police officer, not a paramedic.
Just because we've never
I'm
had,
getting one here
just
now.
because we've never had this conversation. Gracie, just because we've never had this conversation, the medkit thing I'm gonna have to retcon just because But as a police officer, you would, as part of your thing, have first aid kits with you.
You would
Or
have
just, like,
also had
basic
med
supplies.
You have basic
training.
first aid
Yeah.
supplies.
You would have also had
Yeah,
med
that makes
training.
sense.
Can I?
So, yeah, I don't have a
scratches,
medkit, but
no
you would
actual,
in your car.
piercings or like wounds.
Give me a moment to get
It's
it.
just
One
burns.
more time.
So do I have any like shrapnel piercings or are they just grazes and burns?
It's like it's grazes and burns mostly. There's a few like light piercings, but they haven't gone all the way through. It's just like it's
Okay.
like thick metal splinters kind of thing.
Okay. That doesn't sound comfortable to move in at all.
No, it is.
Lovely.
It's very uncomfy, but it won't kill you. Since you have moved down the stairs, though, take 3
not
points
gonna
of
stop
bleeding
coming
damage.
out.
So just take 3 points. of
What's
loss.
date and time?
What's the
of
question?
Andrew's
How did
death?
I get up these stairs?
Andrew's
We
death
carried you.
is 25th of July 2023. 2 days after Rebecca's funeral.
Yeah.
What
House
time?
lights disappearing.
So like, what time o'clock? About
Roughly
Your battery's at 7%.
5:34 a.m. It's now. You're now looking at around 6 a.m.
Is that one charged? I have no idea. Hope it is.
So now.
that's on decent
So
charge.
just at this point, Val walks.
that one's on decent
Val walks
charge.
in. The sun's starting to get up.
Charge them before you get them.
Just to check, I'm going to head over to the Met to look at the tracker. Do you want me to walk, or can I take the horse? Or...
Can I compare that accent to the killer's accent?
This is Val.
Oh, never mind.
It's just that shit are doing an
Yeah, I
Italian
just can't.
accent.
I'm just
Okay.
saying Italian.
I was about to say because it sounded very
Yeah.
similar.
Yeah.
You do not sound Italian.
I know I do not sound Italian.
You're not
To think about it, bobbity bop.
Don't do the Peter Griffin.
Love,
Beverly.
preferably don't take my horse.
Okay.
I can arrange a car for you.
Just you mentioned that. How many cars have we bought? Is it
So
2 or 3?
You're in a team of 6, so that'd be 2 squad cars.
The killer said that there'd only be one of us left.
Well, that one's got the most security, so let's face it. And the other one, well, actually, where is the...
From this group.
The other one's still like out of game. The other one's still on a flight back from China.
All because he wants to find himself.
I mean, if there's a random plane crash, then we're all fucked, but you know.
Well, I have a proposition for you.
You're a police officer, why are you talking propositions?
Well, you can either keep doing this your way, or you can take my way.
No offence, but you sent us 20 police officers.
No, I didn't. That was Officer Owens.
Actually, it was the whole police force that sent 20 of their officers, which pretty much basically means
I'm from
there were-
MI5. We do things a little differently.
because the massive thing of secret keeping is trustworthy. Okay, go ahead. Say your idea.
We can take you to a secure location.
This
There
was
we
a
can-
secure
this was-
location.
No, even more secure than here. Does one exist? Is that a game quickly?
I'm sure there would be.
Okay.
I'll make it canon when you say it.
From there, we can...
We've
Just get writing!
We've already caught the murderer.
There we can obviously get you interviewed, so then we can put the entire police force on high alert. It won't be much, but it's something. And then we can transfer you all under disguise to a discreet location where hopefully you will all be safe.
Here's the thing. This guy we've encountered has multiple weaponry which he should legally, if in the UK, because it's not really made here unless it's in the military, shouldn't have. So I'm presuming he's got military background here. And the slight problem is that means that whatever you have, he probably has as well. And he's clearly got info on stuff, well, he shouldn't have. So, respectfully, wherever this safe house is, how do we know that you're not working with him?
What do I have to do to you to prove that I am trustworthy?
Medical care.
Excuse me, sir, but if you haven't already known, which you probably don't, I was escorted to my house by a police officer, and then when he came out of the toilet, he wasn't a police officer.
Yeah, basically,
The toilet can do many things.
He
Yeah.
was like a police officer, but
the killer killed the cop that sent her to her house and then drive her, then tried to kill her and she ran to the house, got shot twice and then entered through my house.
I've been briefed down by Owens and his...
Who's now been sacked, right?
Yes.
Owens is gone.
Yeah, I've wanted him gone for a long time.
good, because
Who
he
was the
sounded
cop
like
that
an
wanted my
incompetent
autograph?
shit.
That was not Owens, that was a different cop.
Okay, I want to see that.
He's been transferred up north to sort out a less dangerous crime.
What, getting kittens from trees?
No! Getting kittens out of drains, actually.
Ah. Isn't that a fireman's job or are we just short on those?
Let's just say we needed to give him something to do.
Trusted
We have 2 cars outside. We can get you all in. We can get you all in them. We can then transport you to.
I'm not good at moving or transporting at the moment.
Yeah,
So look
Neither
down.
am I, as you can see.
I'm not getting in a car because the last car we got in either got tracked or we're pretty sure might get blown
You're
up.
walking with a limp.
Cool.
I'm just
That just means you'll
sitting.
have 10 feet less movement. You're in a wheelchair. And your movement hurts.
This is going swell.
Like I said, this is not how I...
I can still. Can I still move at max
Yeah,
speed? I just
you-
take damage.
You could do whatever. It was
If I'd survived, I would have healed everyone by now.
You seem
So-
very happy that you have injured us all.
I do.
You know when I said during like session 0 that it'd be more strategic to take out the most powerful people first.
You are not the person I expected to die.
Yeah, you're welcome for making this campaign 10 times harder.
Shut the fuck up. The two of them aren't here. And the only other 2 powerful people here happen to be me and Toby. That one's harder to kill, but I have had more infinite intelligence.
I mean, you say that one's hard to kill. Sarah's been... from patterns,
How much health do you
Sarah's the
want
hardest to kill here.
How much have you
Don't
got?
say that out loud, because otherwise I'm going to use it. Don't say that out loud, because otherwise I can't.
He
I
does
can't.
exactly blah 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 damage.
Anyways,
You tried to get Toby to leave the room so you
yeah.
could kill me.
anyways, back on track.
Yes.
We never said they were nice, dear.
What is it that everybody would like to do now?
Just say I've got paramedics on the way.
Yeah, you know what? You can call
Do
them a
you
while
want
back.
to ID all the paramedics so then you know that he's not one of them?
Yeah. Another thing. You haven't given us your ID.
Pop down a police badge, driving license, passport, MI5 badge.
You're getting like a scary
Harry.
man.
You wouldn't
Is
have you wouldn't
paranoid.
have a police
No,
badge and
take
an
the
MI5.
MI5 one. Yeah.
You would have an MI5 one. You wouldn't have a police badge with it. MI5 is Secret Service.
Yes, I know!
Anyway, shut up. So
So you're getting away
at
with
this
it.
point, the ambulance has got here. Standard ambulance attire.
Fake
There's,
ID from when I was 6.
There's the 2 drivers.
Legoland
and the 2
ID.
back. So of course there were the 2 up front. 2 paramedics get out. I'm just gonna do. Who's
Who's the
am I
most?
gonna stabilize first? Because that's a nat 20.
Who's the most damaged?
But
Me.
yeah, who's the most damaged?
I mean, you
Me.
can't
That's-
fix me.
Me.
I'm disabled. I can't walk anyway.
You didn't take-
Just 37.
You got 1 shot and you didn't take any damage from the grenade.
Yeah.
I took the brunt of a grenade protecting a
How
disabled
much?
person.
You get some
Right,
next
how much have you got left?
36.
Out of. What's your?
This
Yeah,
is where
so
we
you've
find
got
out
20
Harry survived.
okay.
So you got
throughout this
29
order.
health points lost. How many hit points have you lost?
What was it? 25,
25.
plus the 3, 28.
I don't
Yeah,
have a
so
knot left.
that's-
I would like to not die.
And Sarah, you're just chilling. You're cool.
She's fine. She's
Alright,
just in a
cool
wheelchair.
then. So
She's like.
Just in a wheelchair.
yeah.
She's just skirting around, just.
Gracie, you're going to be walking with a limp for a long time. But just
That's
get
fair.
another 10 hit points back.
I don't think I'm going to be able to walk ever again.
Well, you can have
Yeah, Toby. You'll
Yeah,
stabilize too.
yeah.
Another 10 hit points
It
back.
was-
That's 18.
Yes.
It might take a while.
I'm
And
still
it-
not max health.
And
but
it doesn't
yes.
hurt when you walk anymore.
Yeah.
This killer's not going to stop coming
What,
after us. So
what did they do? Give him like 10 shots of morphine?
Sure. I don't give a shit.
Just put up a magnet to him.
The laws of everything don't apply.
Gracie, you've been shot in the leg.
Yeah.
They literally just took the
Congratulations.
bullet out, just bandaged it. It's like.
Tap,
No,
tap.
I'm saying how
Are we
did the-
currently
I'm
outside?
missing 18 points of health. That's
Are we currently outside?
Yeah, so they like dressed your wounds, stuff like that.
Are we outside or inside?
You're currently in like the base, like at the foot of the stairs.
I
You
need.
can head outside if you need
So
to.
I'm going to look down at the body and just
Jack
go.
Has plans.
It should have been me instead.
Why did you spell Ezio like that?
Shut up. It should have been me instead.
Right.
And
Anyway.
it almost was.
Well, it should have been. It should have been.
You've been doing enough
Nothing
already.
that there was nothing that you could have done. It was their own
I can't
choice.
walk. At least you would have had a doctor.
It was his own choice.
Selfless to the end.
By the way, at this point, Val has gone. They've taken one of the. They've
Nicked a squad
they've
car.
started walking. They've started walking.
And they're just gonna somehow survive.
It's Val.
You can't kill them yet. You can't kill them when they're not here.
No, because you
I'm
would
just going to
only
message
not
them,
only would
take
you
it
lose a
as,
party
like,
member,
an
you'd probably
odd route
lose
home
your
so they don't
partner.
get caught on the way.
You just get like the message back just way ahead of you.
Right. Anyway.
We're going out. See you later.
It's
So, Toby, what is it you're going to do now that you don't hurt when you move?
Now, but he was in a lounge.
so.
I'm going to look through the look where they would have been if they're shooting through the window. So then,
So
like
you're
trees
literally
on
heading
the
right
side.
back up. You hear?
Can I go outside and sort of peek around?
Yeah, you find a small cardboard box at the foot, like directly.
No,
under
not
the direction
boxes, not boxes.
It's a
Jacob
bomb.
boxes, Jacob boxes.
I remember the package, and I'm sat there thinking, this is either my boss or the murderer. Is there any like twigs or rocks nearby me?
Why would your
Yeah,
boss?
there's like a few like leaves and twigs and stuff.
I'm going to
We're
grab
about
a twig
to
and I'm just
blow
gonna
up,
use it in the
guys.
box.
As you kind of hit the box, it just
Is there anything there?
nothing. It's not underneath. It's like a sealed cardboard box that you kind of get like in a pack from a package, but
Okay.
it just kind of hits.
Can I
it.
chuck another twig?
Yeah, it just
Don't touch it. Walk away from it.
Nothing really happens.
You are
just
so
hit the
dumb.
box.
There's a suspicious box over here.
Can I go check on my dogs?
Yeah,
Are they awake yet?
they're both still fast. They're all still fast asleep.
Ask the paramedics if they know anything about this.
No, because we said they're gonna be fine. They're just gonna be.
Yeah. They're gonna be fine. They've
Locked
just been
down.
tranked into fucking you know.
They're
How'd you
going to
know? 'Cause
doggy
they-
Narnia.
Narnia.
When you
I thought you said for a genuine second. I thought they went to like. I thought you were about to say they went to doggy heaven. And I was like, no.
they went to play on a field with all the other dogs. Anyway,
Not doing that today, Rain. Please
No,
not
never.
today.
Oh, don't
Yeah.
worry. I've made myself immune to them.
If you trank them so much, can't it kill them?
Yeah,
And
no,
you
but I'm
overdosed.
not.
Can we not talk about dead dogs? Can we
Yeah.
get off
I'm
that
sorry.
topic, please?
I'm
Thank
sorry.
you.
Now that you all see the suspicious package, I assume you will go out to look at the suspicious package. What is it?
Yeah,
you guys
and my
decide?
fire blade.
I just go, nobody go near the package!
Ooh.
Yeah.
Is
I'm
there
just,
any debris from the
You're-
explosion?
just going to call in bomb squad. Just in case.
Yeah, after like
How old is your character?
after
47.
after like an hour, bomb squad makes.
They
bomb
have
squad makes their way in,
experience.
and you see like
Did you want to try and hit on them?
you know those like big like puffy suits.
Yeah.
You see a guy in that just walk out. You see him like slowly cut the box. He opens it. Just a bunch of weapons in it.
What kind of weapons?
As he pulls out like a sawn-off shotgun and like a Bowie knife.
Do I recognize
And as
the
he kind of like they all seem like
They're not
and as
mine,
he-
are they?
no. And as he like pulls out like different sorts of knives and firearms, and he just looks at the bottom. And a letter. I'm giving you a helping hand. Yours truly. And then there's just.
Seize
an
it for
address.
now.
This is getting.
I take it. I mean,
This
guys,
is from the freaking
just a reminder. No one touch any of that. No one use any of that because we will get thrown into prison.
Seize it.
So yes, sir. As he just puts
No
all the
one
weaponry
did
back in the
mention
box,
that.
closes it back up.
I'd
Picks it
rather
up
have
and puts
this
it back in
killer
the
dead
bomb
than
bag.
anything.
Do you want a lawyer?
I said I am one.
Oh, okay, you can represent yourself.
Sir,
He's
I
a
don't
mass
need
murderer.
I don't mean to. As he kind of
What
like
did I
pulls
know?
you away. I don't mean to. You sure we don't give him some of this?
Because let's look at it this way. If they take it, one of them either leaves it somewhere or dies using it.
Might be poisoned.
Yes, sir. I understand.
Might be rigged.
Do you want me to run some checks on it? See if I can get back to you on
Yeah, run some tests, make sure they're not faulty at all, and then
it? Yeah, I can.
report back to me with the results.
I can run them with some of the tech we have in the van. I'll get back to you in an hour or so.
Are we gonna say that carrying knives is okay now?
Are they under 3 inches?
Well, they are. But I have a few that are 3 inches because hunting knives.
If I don't see them, I won't
Well,
suspect
technically you
anything.
can't arrest it, but do we have? Can we just say that because of everything that's going on, we have probable cause to be carrying it?
If you say it's a utility purpose, I'll turn a blind eye.
No,
I mean, people carry a self-defense.
you're
Knife?
technically not legally allowed to carry a self-defense knife. You're allowed to carry it if you have a reason for it, and in this case, I'm asking the MI5 agent: do we have a reason to carry 3-inch knives so that we don't, get stabbed when we go to the loo?
I don't know. Give me a reason.
Grenade!
Grenade! That one got shot. Hello. I just point to Andrew's dead body.
Get a team to clear that up.
Yes,
Because of that.
I'll be getting clean up in here in a couple hours.
Don't. You're gonna clean the carpet, right?
Wait. Before you clean the place, get Sock up here.
Yeah.
I want the place scoured.
Yeah, we're going to get forensics up here too. They'll be here just before
Can
cleaning.
you at least give Andrew a rubber barrel?
He's,
Gonna go to the.
of course, so I'd assume you'd want him be put in with the other evidence, and then after that, if the body's properly given an
Take him
autopsy.
for an autopsy.
Of course, yes, sir.
There's enough holes in that man. You don't need to make any more.
He shouldn't have died.
Legally, they can't not give him an autopsy. They have to at least put him in evidence.
Fucking murder.
All goes well though, so burial, we should be. We'll get him back in a couple of weeks.
Thank you.
Right. I think it's best we take you all to the first safe location. That way we
Think
can
that's
try and
gonna
piece
help?
things together.
How much security have you got on this safe location?
Not even the Met nor the Prime Minister knows this location.
Wonderful, because that makes me feel very safe that the government don't even know where the fuck we're going.
It just means the killer has to work extra hard to find us.
Well,
Exactly.
unless they already know. We don't know if they used to work for MI5 yet.
Okay, so
Yeah.
We're running background checks on every person in the military who has been in the military in the past 30 years to see if
In
any of
this
them went
country or others?
Why would they be out?
in any.
Can you find
So
someone?
we're starting with this country. We're then going to broaden it to our allies overseas.
Can we pinpoint the accent from what he says? Do I have
He
to
was
roll for that?
wearing a fur
Yeah.
coat.
Do I have to do
What was
history?
that'll
that?
just be
Would that be intelligent?
Would that just be flat history?
just a general. That's a survival because you're looking at the world.
Because I was hidden behind a punching bag. for most
What?
of it.
Hold on.
I'm just looking.
No, actually, no. Just go general intelligence.
General
General-
intelligence.
General
Can I
intelligence.
quickly just say,
What's my intelligence?
he was wearing a fur coat.
Don't worry. I'll get statements from you all later.
That's cold.
He said that he's
Why do you
gonna
think?
kill.
Why do you think I?
7.
Somewhere that way.
Somewhere European.
Somewhere European.
Sir,
Can I try and remember any?
he said
people
that
I
he
know
was
from the
going to
US?
kill every one of us until there was one of us left,
You could do an accent check.
Yeah, just general intelligence again.
just to find himself.
Don't worry. I'll get statements from you all later.
8.
So maybe you should look for someone that quit their job because they want to find out who they are.
Do you think that's the reason they would have give love?
I don't know.
Can
There
I
you go.
try and
Did
remember
you
any
hear that?
enemies
You
I've
had the
made
accent,
that would
right?
go this far?
Could you pinpoint that from
No
anything?
general intelligence.
Oh wait, no, I did hear the accent,
another
didn't
way.
I?
You did.
Yeah.
That'll be just general intelligence.
Over
That's
the
gonna be the last
speaker.
time we do it because that'll be the third time.
6.
Again.
Are we
European.
using your? Are we just?
Yeah,
just-
my stats are
When we
basically
die
universal.
and we have the
Yeah, so-
investigation,
Wait,
are we using the
so
same
you,
stats?
you can then have the
Am
choice
I
to keep your
able
old
to?
stats or
Wait,
use
what
something.
does keen mind do?
It just means that you remember everything within the last 30 days, I think.
Am I able to memorize the voice and see if I'm able to pinpoint it to one location?
Last time,
That is
general intelligence.
that's a very hit or miss thing,
It's
but
very. That's why it's just going to be one other general intelligence.
Plus intelligence
Fuck's
is.
sake.
it's a +2, so that's
My ideas are going
Dirty
reasonably
20.
okay
So,
today, guys.
Belgium.
fucking Belgians.
Somewhere.
They just make good chocolate,
They,
man.
yeah, they make really good chocolate.
They just don't do anything.
So much emotion behind that.
somewhere in the northwest of Belgium towards Germany.
The north.
the
The
south.
Germans again.
West.
Just west. Somewhere towards the west of Belgium.
Maybe have a look towards somewhere to the northwest of Belgium.
Once we're
Oddly
done,
specific.
once we're done
The
searching
voice.
once we're done searching our records, we'll look for any.
Stop looking for records.
You will get a message on your phones. As
Which phone?
Just put it on the group chat
just
at
like
this
your,
point.
your main one.
My main one, not my work one.
As you check your phone, it's just the same address
Actual
again,
phone.
with just on the underneath. Come find me from an unknown number.
Wait, messages can be tracked though.
It just says, what is it?
Unknown caller.
Yeah,
Yeah, but it
it's
does,
just
you can still track the
it's just-
trace
yeah.
those.
Well, actually, no.
You can
No,
still
'cause-
trace
Val
it.
gonna trace it? Can we get Val to? Are they here?
Val is gone currently.
Oh yeah.
So
So
when they get back, they could.
They probably
Trace
got the
it.
message anyway. They're probably going to trace it anyway.
I'll get a team on it. It's gonna and I'm just gonna call someone to get a team on it.
Literally, just one of the police officers immediately takes it. They just, it shouldn't take us too long.
Better
You,
not.
you wait like 10, 20 seconds, and it's just
But he probably has a decoy.
yeah.
thing, so
We've
we
got
don't know.
a last known location.
Where?
About 30, 40 feet from here, just in the woods opposite the house.
I go back.
Everyone in the
Watching
cars.
us? He's been watching
At
us.
the police cars, we're going now.
Okay, I'm going to get in one
It's
of the
not
back
here.
seats and like hide underneath the
You're
seat.
sure?
Of course.
Do you want to take the risk?
In the
They
back
can
of the
use
woods.
decoy phones, right? Am I wrong?
But that was just sent.
Yeah, and
You can send it and dump it. Those 20 seconds, they could have been booking it somewhere.
fine. Yeah, get in.
Everyone in the vehicles.
As they get in, you see, like, literally as you close the door, an officer running with like a sealed see-through plastic bag. As he opens the door into your car. Who's in Mark's car? You,
I've
so
actually got a
you can
good
be two if you'd
detective
like.
dies at this session as
Because
well. I
you
will
can
not.
hold 4 people in the car, that just means you'd have to be riding.
Need someone.
There just needs someone to have to be riding a shotgun, which is unorthodox, but
I'll ride shotgun.
See, that's really bad wordplay after what happened to me last session.
I'll ride shotgun. I'll ride shotgun.
yeah, okay.
Whoa!
Before we all, once we're in the vehicles, can I ask, bulletproof vests?
Bulletproof glass for now. That's to be provided later.
As the officer opens the driver's side door and leans in, sir, we found this in the woods. SIM card's been burnt. As he puts down this old Nokia on the actual dashboard.
There's the
Take it
phone.
back to the lab, get it analysed.
Yes, sir.
That's the word.
See, the issue is if my dogs hadn't been drugged, I would have sent them after him, because let's face it.
And most likely it would have been killed.
Yeah, but they're hunting dogs, so they would have just caught a scent and we would have followed them.
Still.
That would be dangerous.
They actually couldn't have been killed because Rain has a thing if they can't actually kill them because of me.
Well, that's
Still
why.
being tracked.
Anyway,
saying.
handbrake down, in gear, we're gone.
Yeah, so where is it that you... Well, describe where you're taking them.
So it's taking inspiration out of James Bond itself. It's going to be like just off,
We're
just like
screwed.
so. So you got the Thames.
Oh, okay.
It's going to be like down a boat ramp and then in. So it's like under the actual city.
Under the sea.
Yeah.
Under the sea.
But yeah, it's basically going to be in there. Door closes, and down an elevator into another chamber.
Amazing. As you guys...
As we go down the elevator, I'm just going to say, I wouldn't recommend trying to use your phone down here. Reception is shit.
Oh, great. So you're taking
should
us
probably-
into a place where we could...
Oh,
Good
if you don't believe me after you see this, then my God, I wish
I
I
need
was
to
the killer.
contact my agent and tell him I'm not up for any fights for the foreseeable
This is just-
future.
Nah, man. Look, I heard everything that's going on. I heard...
Is this as we're going into the?
Literally, like, just before this reception goes,
Okay.
I heard about everything.
Press-wise, is this being covered?
I'm sorry about your friend, man.
What?
Yeah, he patched me up. a
Would
few
we want to
times
draw
after the
attention to
fight.
something?
No, I get it.
Yes.
Take as much as you
Oh,
need
so we
off.
draw attention to
you
as
come when
someone
you need
running
it.
around London,
You know,
making
I,
everyone on edge.
as the reception
Yes,
at that
but the
point
thing
just
is they're
makes
clearly
the phone like a
targeting the
tin, just
general
wreck.
public. You make that clear, but they are
Okay.
targeting
At this point, I'm also on call to my
Maybe we can
manager.
Hang out.
Yeah. As you get on call with your manager's the band manager, yeah?
I have found that upper class neighbour. It's surely going to be a massive break. Can you going
Good
up
nice
in
catch.
that
Thank
upper
you.
bedroom?
Yeah.
Band manager, yeah?
Some women
So
that gossip.
so from her, it's
We
just
need to clarify what was going
yeah.
on and what's happened.
look, it's completely fine. Take as much as you need off. I understand.
Let's make a fake
In all
story.
honesty, I don't think I could have you work with in the city.
I'm going to try and go on to
I'm
social...
very sorry.
No.
Good luck with
Take your
Wi-Fi.
time.
You're not getting the pass.
We'll miss you whilst you're gone.
Just-
We can't wait to see you again.
Sorry.
The connection's getting a bit crackly.
Can I see, before we go, can I have a look on social media and see if anything is being covered? There's nothing. There's no word, no nothing.
Not just yet, seeing as it happened last night. Media hasn't quite got to it yet. Now, as you do all get into this bunker, and it is borderline a bunker, what is it you'd like to do?
So as we're driving and park up, I just throw my door open. It's like, everyone out.
Basically, poke my head.
So,
and
the
look around
I'm
bullet-
going to
first.
look around.
Yeah,
I'm not going to
it's-
get out until
right
I've
this
looked
way.
around first.
So it literally just seems like
Hobbles.
it's like a nuclear holocaust bunker.
Perception to check if anyone...
So it's just like it's an underground area with a bunch of rooms, all dug out and laden with concrete.
Okay.
The rooms don't seem particularly glamorous, but
Can I
it's made to keep everybody safe.
quickly check under the car for any suspicious looking stuff?
Nothing we can say.
Tracker.
Okay. The fact that I didn't have Tavara either means
Why?
it's incredibly hidden. or
You're
there's
now
nothing
so
there.
paranoid of everything and everyone,
Perception?
aren't you?
Did you say? You said perception?
I would say... I literally said check for any trackers.
Okay, amazing. Is there
Can I have a scanner
Because
around?
I can't bend over to
Just
look
a
under the...
perception? Just a general perception with that.
Cool.
I can describe our doomsday bunker.
Perception... 25.
Want to scan?
So obviously, looking at it's, as Rain says, like a Cold War bunker being repurposed. There's a few cars lined up.
How you can look.
A few
The
people in
best I can
suits
come up
walking
with is trying to
around.
get down and then just
A couple of
I don't feel offended,
like
he just
sealed
saying
rooms for like
something.
analysis data and all that. Also, what I'm looking for.
like push and get.
Common room above that, and a few rooms off to the side for like residents.
We'll make you work out. You'll get too much upper body strength.
Can I do a you know, I've got the advantage on the criminal. Is it perception? The thing of can I try and see if anyone looks like they have criminal tendencies?
Suspicious.
General perception with advantage because of your job.
Yeah. 23.
Or so 23.
23.
So, with a 23, looking around, everybody who's in here has clearance to be in here. Now, they aren't the nicest of people. You see some people here.
Some of them are assholes.
Yeah, some of them are, and some of them are very adept at violence.
Can I?
But they-
Yeah, I know
always
that.
have
I
clearance for
gathered
it.
they all have
Can I-
clearance, but do they look or like seem like they could have been any way involved?
Perception.
They
Already
look
asked this.
like not in criminal behavior. They look like they could be involved a lot in very destructive and violent behavior, but they have clearance and authorization for that destruction and violence.
Which one looks the most buff and like physically strong?
There's most of the guards here are fully armed. and
Who's
they're
the
all-
most
they're all
buff?
in, like, peak.
So
Who's
all
the
of
most
them are like
jacked?
really muscly.
Yeah.
Okay.
Great, more guards.
Can I compare my muscles to theirs?
You sure?
Jake.
Which one's better?
Fine.
Oh.
I don't want to outwardly say it, but
Did they have a gym in the bunker? I'm going to
Yeah.
ask you.
I would assume so.
Yep.
I'm going to
Yeah.
go.
This is made for people to live in.
Yeah.
Jake. Jake.
Okay. Yes.
You almost got blown to bits. I suggest not.
How are we getting phone signal down here?
I suggest not. You know, going powerlifting whilst half of your body is still covered in like bits of it missing.
Was that a notification from a game?
Is that out of game or in game? That
Because
that was my vocabulary. Okay.
Goddamn Duolingo.
Oh yeah. All
Why would I
all
need-
streaks you guys have. Sorry.
Why would
Oh,
I need
I-
Duolingo? I already speak French. What do you want me to learn? Spanish?
Now
Wouldn't hurt.
everybody going around their different things.
I don't.
I'd assume hitting the gym, Sarah.
Yeah.
I do not want to move from anyone I don't know.
You get that, Gracie?
Is that alcohol down here?
I'll join you.
There is some.
What is some and what kind? I'm not drinking straight whiskey out of one of those fancy flask things.
don't-
That is a Bond
My
villain
character
move.
is.
Don't worry, we have a wide selection.
I
Grace,
could
if you
do
do
with
your phone on
something
silent, please.
stream
Yeah.
currently.
We have a wide selection for you to
I've got
choose.
vibrate because I'm not allowed to have it.
However, it is heavily regulated because we had a couple agents 2 years ago getting themselves dead.
I forgot about that.
Yeah.
Sad life.
Sad people.
Guess what I'm down here.
Mm-hmm.
Anyways, you'll get to what you want to do. I'll be round to see you all individually.
Now,
Yeah.
as each of you go about your different things, months pass when nothing happens. You live your life calmly.
I was going to interview them all.
Yeah, actually, yeah, we'll do the interviews.
I'll
Wait,
meet you
hang on.
individually. The
Let me
next
get this
day.
straight. Months
The day
with
of-
nothing, and Ren's character is what? Just wandering around the streets of London,
Just going
not
up and
getting
down,
murdered.
up and down England
Well,
doing
you didn't
recreational
attend the
offence.
funeral, so
We didn't even know we're down
Oh,
here.
we missed the doctor's funeral.
And
Is
Val's
it-
not here.
Yeah, you would have probably missed his funeral.
Oh.
But yeah, we'll
No,
do
he's
the-
just frozen solid, right?
Val gets basically straight into the bunker afterwards. But
Okay.
Yeah, we have a team of hoodwinker.
yeah.
Right.
So
How did you get into the house?
interview-wise, who would you like to start with?
Oh no.
You're not going to get much out of him.
So I'm just going to walk up to you. Mr. Fallon,
Yeah.
mind if I ask a couple questions?
Yeah, and I just sort of hook it up and sit up slowly.
So, obviously, you're part of the group who are being hunted, it
Hopefully
seems.
not for much longer as I look around.
Would you have any idea as to who they could be? Like, anyone from school, anyone from your past experience? I mean, your backstory is a quite successful boxer. It's...
Can't be a gun. I was fine until the funeral. I'm guessing someone had a feud because of that girl. I knew her well in high school, but after that we drifted. She was with the popular kids, and I wasn't.
Interesting. And would you say she had any reason to make enemies? Say, anyone she fucked off?
She knew everybody. How well they got on with them, I have no idea. She was always, I have somewhere to be, I know a party to go to. She was the go-to connection for everybody.
And the events leading up to the quite unfortunate death of Dr. Chisel, how did they play out for you?
I was just sat at home watching Netflix. One of my friends came to pick me up. My boss scared the shit out of me with a jack-in-a-box and a gun in the box. I nearly got shot. I watched some poor man get his head exploded. I got shot. I only survived because of my punching bag. It absorbed most of the bullets and the shots, and I feel where the shot was.
Right.
I shot back. They ran off.
I'm going to ignore that last detail, but carry on.
The boss gave me a gun to look after myself after the
Again,
attack.
I'm going to ignore that detail. Carry on.
Toby, do you mind sticking my phone on charge? I just want to.
Yeah.
But yeah, do carry on.
Hold on. Continue, officer.
So, after the encounter in the street, which I was briefed on, apparently Owen's Foy was a passing thing, not to be looked at.
Oh, it's right in front of me. Anyway.
Would you say you're the most perceptive type, Mr. Fallon?
My perception is +3. That's weird.
+10.
So, no known suspects as to why, obviously, Rebecca or Andrew would have been killed intentionally. No.
Andrew was just a casualty, it seems. The grenade flew in. There was no clear target apart from all of us.
Well, then, by the looks of it, you all seem to be the target. It's just which one you can get to first. Thank you very much for your time. You may go back to your weights. Oh, and in case you want to know, the one who's lifted the most lifted 170. If you want to try
You
and
put 180 on and try it.
Strength check. DC 19.
You just...
There's no way. He's pulling a lot. By the way, Gracie, just before anybody tries to contact you, one of the police officers walks in just into your room, and hey, we were doing a food run, and we thought it'd be a good idea to get any letters that we had for you. You know, seeing as you won't get any more mail for a while. You were the only one with a letter. We've opened it to make sure there's nothing mysterious inside, but we haven't checked it as he just hands it over to you. And as you open it, like I said,
You opened it and checked everything. They probably put it through a
inside.
scanner.
It's just the letter in and of itself. But the letter says, "Hello, Doctor. I've been meaning to talk to you for quite some time. I understand you are great with perception, with views of the world, such as mine. If you would like to, meet me next Sunday, and we may discuss my outlook on life."
You're setting me up now. But you know I want to do this. Oh, do I want to stay alive or do I want to go out with a bang?
Honestly, go out with a bang. All these word things are not good
No,
choices at all.
I'm in the
go out
right
with-
frame of mind for this. Okay, fine. I'll meet them next Sunday.
Go out with
Do I
a
have my
bang.
interview yet? Do I have to have my interview first?
Yes.
Yes. All interviews are going to happen first. Then we'll cut to that.
Go out with a bang. Very poor choice of words.
We're both just smiling. We know
and
what's
there's-
happening. This has
and
been
there's just like
discussed.
a little address on the bottom of like a meeting.
Oh, what's the address?
Is it the same as mine?
What would it mean to be your house?
Well, no. Is it? No. Is it the same as the one you've already given us? PA9SDH.
No, it seems to be. The address of some land more so than the address of a house.
You shouldn't use what 3 words.
In the middle of nowhere.
Yes, this is the point.
We just find Cass in a field. Just
Oh yeah, just turn up. Cass is there.
Right, so
back
after Jake, I'm going to go to Arabella.
Amazing.
No.
But what?
It's where it's Bella. Arabella.
It's
What-
Arabella,
what's her
but
name?
it's but her nickname is Belle.
Ah, right. Okay then.
So I'm just going to walk in. Dr. Grayson? Mind if I ask you a few questions?
Are you going to arrest me? Am I being charged?
It's not charged, it's just to get a view on things. I would hardly put you in cuffs just to get an outlook on what the fuck has happened.
So I'm being treated as a witness, correct?
Yes.
Okay.
You're the witness of the death of Dr. Chisel, and obviously all the events that happened at, I'm guessing, your place.
Was it that? Yes. Well, it was me and Dr. Chisel's hidden rent for the place.
Oh, what are you going to do without that stipend, I wonder? Anyway,
Well, my house is pretty much blown to bits and covered in blood, so depending on how your officers leave it, we'll see.
they'll leave it clean. So, first of all, any reason why someone like that would be hunted? You made any enemies in previous experiences? School,
I
college,
work
uni?
with criminals.
That might do it.
I have got people arrested by psychoanalyzing them. What? How many enemies do you think I've made through that?
I would say the whole of His Majesty's Prison Broadmoor would hate you.
No, because some of them I actually do help and get them antidepressants and things, because some of them are really tortured souls. But there are some that I've got arrested and that have got out, and I'm sure that I'm not too pleased about it.
Right. So you'd have no idea who this might be.
Well, do I have to roll for that?
Just a history check.
Do I do my advantage because it's law?
You're looking. Are you? What are you exactly?
Because
doing?
I'm looking for people that I'm doing a history check of people I've done, but like that
Like
I would
people
be
within
like
your
fitting
database.
this MO.
Like within your database.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure. There's just a general history check advantage.
during the next few months where nothing
18.
happens, can I just work towards that
Of course.
weight thing?
Oh, okay, so history. It was history check. So that's 22.
With a 22.
Did you roll two
A lot.
18s?
No, I rolled a 13.
Oh, it's
So-
an 18.
There were a bunch of people who are very similar, you know, military or police, you know, capable of find weaponry, kill people, things like that. None who have all of the features. You've heard the accent, you've had the capability, you've had the weaponry. You haven't had all three of them.
Do I have names for those three? How many people were there?
Too many.
And what, any of them Belgian?
A few of them were French, but that's about as close as you can get.
I have a few that were French. I worked over with France, but no. But then again, French accent, Belgian accent does tend to merge into
Yeah,
one.
it does, especially in the south of the country and towards the western border with Germany. The events running up to what happened
What happened? Do you mean before the funeral or after, you know?
before, like, obviously when Dr. Chisel was still alive.
I was in France at the time before
Not that far between the funeral of young Rebecca to
Right.
the events that happened.
Well, yes, I arrived at the funeral. Dr. Chill drove me there, and I can say we stopped, right? Because we did. I would have known.
We
Yeah.
did, we did stop because of an old man.
We stopped because I don't really
found a
know.
tracker on the bottom of your car.
Yeah, we stopped because I think some old man was in the way or something. But we got to the funeral. What?
Nothing. Keep going.
We got to the
That's
funeral
okay.
and it was a typical funeral. Then there
Is not something you can eat.
was like 1,000 different. Well, I say 1,000. There was rather a lot of police officers there, who then escorted us to the police station, did interviews with us, went through it.
That seems like they were pretty poor interviews.
Well, no, I mean, from my standard, it was pretty alright. However, I did end up getting strip searched because I mentioned that any one of us could have an illegal weapon on us. But to be fair, that was kind of an unauthorized search. You know, lines of blood. Anyway, what else do you want to know? Besides the fact that the police officers took me to my house, I waited there with Dr. Chisel when... What's your character's name again?
Carrie.
When Carrie arrived, shot twice, and the killer scurried off, and then police officers showed up. There were 20, then there were 19, and then those 19, you know. There was, yeah.
I think that's enough now, as I just get out.
Amazing.
How close were you, Dr. Chisel?
We were close. I mean, we shared a house, so. But, you know.
He was a good man. I'm sorry for your loss. I'm then going to go find...
Amazing. Carrie.
Yeah.
Do we need tissues, guys? I think we need some tissues in here.
So,
I'm going to drink some
I'd assume in
water.
your room?
Huh?
I'd assume you're just in your room.
Yeah.
Cool. Seeing as, are you doing this straight after they've got here, or?
It'll be like a day or two later.
A day or two later.
Just so then they don't. Just so
So
then
that
I'm
we
not
can
getting.
compute everything.
Yeah.
So
process
you've
things.
taken.
Smart.
You've
I'm
started
smart
getting
with our
physiotherapy. So you're learning to walk again, but you're still using a wheelchair.
You can get there though.
So you can walk for brief moments, like a few steps, but that's about it.
Just gonna casually just walk in. No announcements. I just see you making good progress.
No knock.
Just take a few steps back and just. Happy?
I could have been getting changed.
Well, luckily you wasn't, because you're in the physio room, not your personal room. It just comes to ask you some questions. That's all.
As the physiotherapist, should I?
Yes, thank you.
Of course. I'll see you tomorrow.
Right. Where to start? How about at the beginning? The funeral of young Miss Rebecca. Any idea if she made any enemies? She hated anyone? Anyone hated her?
All I know is that apparently she was shot before she entered the car.
That's news
You're
to
taking
us.
this seriously.
I heard 2 police officers talking about it
Interesting. And then obviously it was
at the
staged.
funeral.
Then staged to look like an accident. Okay.
And apparently, according to the killer, because we were the ones to give her the most affection, we're now being targeted.
That's a baby on
It's definitely a weird
I don't know
motive.
whose bad side she got on. She was an amazing girl.
So you wouldn't happen to know
No.
who they were? No distinct features? No... Remember the Belgian accent?
Well, there was the Belgian accent and the fur coat that he had on.
So, Belgian...
But
Our team is still running through any and all people who have gone AWOL or were medically discharged from the Belgian military, not like Belgium had one.
I was given 3 seconds to run.
Any distinct features you can give us? Anything you can narrow it down to?
How did I know his height?
Above 6 foot.
Above 6 foot?
Damn. Tall.
The fact that he fit in the police officer's clothes would be the same shoe size, maybe?
Any facial features? Hair, eye colours?
He looked like the police officer. At that point, he had...
Any facial features you say, I will just make canon.
So you can literally just say it.
You can just...
You can just describe something.
he is in his mid-40s though. That's
He
the only thing.
he looked like he was in his mid-40s, and he had stubble.
Any noticeable scars?
Mm,
You think from possibly an encounter in the military or something else?
I think one. I think on his left eye.
Anakin scar. This agent is cultured, okay.
In my head, I keep remembering the Johnny English interrogation. There's too many scars.
But,
There's a pen.
Is there anything else you need to ask me?
So you say you obviously killed the officer who was escorting you to your flight. You were shot twice. You mentioned that
I was
already.
given 3 seconds and
Given
I
3
ran.
Very wise choice. Very wise. I wouldn't have stayed in your position.
An officer at that point runs through the door, flyer in hand. Sir, we found him.
What?
SAS officer Frederick Chipton, honourably discharged 2005, killed a superior.
If you'll excuse me, I'm just going to get up and go.
As they literally bring you alone into this room, and they just have like a photo, like his ID photo on the wall. Belgian military, transferred over to England in 2000, then worked his way up into the SAS 2004, killed his superior 2005, was brought in front of a trial, sentenced to 10 years in prison.
What was his ammo for killing the CO?
Disrespected him, sir. He, after his 10 years was served, he went back out, went ghost. We found this stuff missing the next day.
I guess the date of birth is somewhere in the
1982, sir.
Definitely in his 40s. Have we got him?
No known location, sir. His last house was burnt to the ground 3 years ago. But
Right.
from there, we know he used to have a caravan.
Can I bring out the letter at this point?
Where were you?
And you have that you didn't tell him about.
You fucking withheld him for me. It's fine. We'll sort it.
I didn't actually write it down.
Just
My
if
head
you're
was
in your
full.
room, you wouldn't know that this is happening.
Was I in my room? Where did you interrogate?
I
What's the
interrogated you
vents
in your
like in this
room.
place?
Yeah,
Did they
okay,
echo?
never
Or
mind.
not?
Can I
lovely.
genuinely go to them and find them
No,
and
like,
try and give them the letter?
So the room that you're in is classified, so it's locked. But looking through like the opaque windows, you see what looks to be them.
You just see me like just walking back and forth.
I have something.
I'm just going to turn to the others in the room. One moment.
Cool, sir.
I'm just going to rush out. Just close the door. What is it?
We'll use this as prop. A letter. They picked up post. I was the only one with it.
I guess it just details.
It literally just says,
The same thing that you heard.
it's
Yeah.
about like, I want to talk to you about me, meet me here, and obviously the address. And it's just, meet me here next Sunday and the address.
I can go. I'm a professional.
But not letting you go alone, because if it is the killer,
Yes, but if you can't exactly give me a buddy system because if I go and stand there with them, they're going to shoot me either
we
way.
can tap you with a wire.
I'm not going with a wire. It's not happening.
So you'd rather us be kept in
I would
blind
be breaking code law by wearing a wire. It's not happening. This is professional.
So you'd
You
risk
can
your
have-
life just
Yeah.
for that. We can have agents around the scene keeping an eye out for if anyone does anything or if
You spot
you get
anyone
shot.
that's-
Doesn't look like a house, so we'll see how that goes.
What does it look like?
It's a plot of land. Do I know where this is?
Not off by heart, but you could say someone in Somerset. About 2 hours from where you are.
Bringing it
Would I have
home.
been around there before?
Next episode
Is it on the
location.
Mendip?
Not...
It's halfway up Cheddar Gorge.
You wouldn't know where it is, it's just a field somewhere there. You would have been around the
Yeah.
area in passing, but you haven't, trudged through that.
Does it say like it's in Somerset? That's what I'm trying to say.
From finding out the address says Somerset, yeah.
Oh, Somerset. And if it was a house, it'd probably say it was a house, wouldn't it? So I'm presuming that they're going to send me into a random field.
We can have a team within earshot. If anything goes south.
How well do you trust your sniper's aims?
I trust ex-SAS snipers.
I would. Seems reasonable to think this situation. So if I'm going to be meeting a killer here, you gonna have my back?
We'll have all your sides covered.
Right.
Even if you die, they still got to kill you.
Maybe.
I'd rather they didn't die, Miss Brooks.
I'm not there. I was just saying that out of character.
I'm into this, okay?
You finished them already.
Like, wait!
Do you want me to have it?
Is this a handwritten letter?
No. It's just like the other bits of a
I
newspaper.
was going to try and... Oh, I wanted to psychoanalyze the handwriting!
Sorry, I couldn't give you that.
You can psychoanalyze how they're stuck to the people.
I can psychoanalyze Cass's handwriting.
But it
How,
what?
how long until the date on the letter?
It'll be the next
It's
Sunday.
Sunday.
So you guys be about just south of a week. So it'd be the funerals on the Friday, then the doctor died 2 days later. Then you guys got into that. I'd assume you'd been there for a couple of days. So it's about the Tuesday now,
Okay. So, and it's the Sunday that this...
and it's the Sunday that you'd be then planning to go to this.
We have to widen an area around. They can't know that we're onto them, and they're going to expect it. So let's say they're going to try everything possible.
One of my snipers made a clean kill at 2,000 yards.
Yeah,
One of the finest in the SAS.
that I don't doubt. But what I am doubting is how we're getting me there and how we're getting me out.
Oh, that's for you to
Because-
decide. You said you were going in alone.
Yeah,
So you're going
but I
alone.
meant if I'm going alone and you've got snipers planted around everywhere, they're going to realise that we're going to do this. You know.
They'll make their own way there.
Right, okay.
So
They do
is there
have
anything
civilian
you'd like
cars.
to do, or would you like to time skip?
I'm going back into the office.
Amazing. As you do head back
The
in,
anticipation that's in your eyes right now is
So,
so funny.
with
You want
Frederick,
to get this killer?
he worked his way up into the SAS.
Give me... Hold on. Say the name again.
You've still got bush in
Lance
your
Corporal Frederick Chilton.
Whoa.
I mean, you can't see it now.
Really good.
I don't. Come in.
Why is he a killer?
You've still got a hedge in your hair.
Start. Make them jump on
It's like there and there.
You got it all? I don't want to peek at the DM camera.
Don't worry, it's fine. If Matt Mercer can
he-
do it.
Oh, jeez, how did it get
I don't know. Okay.
Stuff ends up in weird
I don't know.
areas.
Yeah, that's it. Just.
What is it with you and the quotes today?
was just saying.
That's it, Toby. Groom me.
What the hell?
Double meanings, ladies and gentlemen. Double meanings.
I'm trying to get stuff out and they're chucking stuff out.
You aren't helping.
I didn't
mean it like
Whose
that.
pen is this?
That's my...
Okay, enough throwing
I can't see
things.
anymore, but...
No more throwing things.
It's my pencil.
Sir.
That's the one that I
Mm-hmm.
So, he worked his way up through the Belgian military,
Yep.
transferred over into England when he moved. That was 2000.
Ready to
He
go.
worked his way up in the English military till 2004. He applied in the SAS, got through. He was only there a year, no deployments during that time, till he killed a superior. 10 years in a military prison. After that, went ghost.
So he's one. What was that about trusting one of your
He's not been military. He's not been military personnel for, technically speaking. He got out 2016. So,
I have to give him credit, he knows what he's doing.
7 years?
but you know, for 10 of those, he was a military prisoner more than personnel. So that's up to you.
Well, get this information up to the map. They can start scanning everything they have, trying to find out anything on this Chilton.
Cool.
And get me on the phone with the PM.
Guess I'm having a little
So?
chit chat.
get me on the phone to the Prime Minister, because I don't think he'd like to be left out of this.
I mean, this is a mass murderer.
I mean, having a
Okay, sir.
possible terrorist
yes, sir.
probably isn't great.
About an hour or so.
Possible terrorist.
This is Rishi Sunak. I can't do Rishi Sunak's voice, but
All you have to do
Smile
is
talking
talk
about immigrants!
Yeah,
And I mean, if we're
you will
going
cut
missing,
the
then
number
who's he
of
gonna go
boats
to next?
down.
so I will cut the yes. So
So, right, and just
We got a glimpse
Can I
of
help
Bob
you?
there.
Prime Minister, it's Inspector, it's Agent Abeline of MI5. I just thought we'd make light of something that's come up.
I have plenty of things to deal with. Abeline,
Another serial killer won't hurt, would it? One who seems to be roaming the streets of London and southern England. Southern England.
does the media have hold of this yet?
Not yet, but now I stress this heavily, Prime Minister, we will sort out a statement. It's not that I don't trust the people who wrote Liz's speeches, but they could have been better.
God's sake.
Right. Just
Swallow.
Just calm.
As you can tell, we're not very supportive.
Just
see, look at my ass.
Spitting is quitting. Let it go down.
you're not happening. No, just
Gracie, just literally tilt your head back. It's drowning or swallowing. No, genuinely, head to the sky.
Okay.
It's your fault this time.
Both of yours are.
right. Anyway, back to the phone call.
Just deal with him and deal with him before the military gets to him.
How much grace are you giving us?
I don't.
How much of me are
I
you
have to be
giving you?
professional.
What?
Give us a month.
Oh,
We
great.
have until the media gives him his nickname. Because from that,
That's going to be 2 days from now.
in the nicest way possible, I am doomed.
Doomed.
I will give the statement myself. Don't worry.
I wish you the best of luck.
This investigation is on me. If anything does come back to you,
Swallowed that one now.
then let's just say that
Thank you so much.
it will not go towards you or go towards me.
I hate you. I
I'm
hate you.
glad that
Okay.
you understand what will really happen here.
Die.
I wish you the best of luck.
Drown.
Put the phone down.
You know what? I'm drowning, you drown. Alright.
Can I hear this from the gym?
The walls are pretty soundproof.
Oh.
So, about me having a little chit chat with our lovely mass murderer / possible terrorist.
It's still going ahead. I won't be there because I'm going to have to give a speech on, well, a little press statement.
On a Sunday?
No, it'll be on the Saturday, but I can't really book it from Trafalgar Square up to Somerset in such a hurry. That would look very suspicious, wouldn't it?
I suppose so.
An unmarked car with you inside, however, no one raised an eyebrow.
So, if everybody's okay with it, let's time skip.
Don't actually make me give this press conference.
You
You're not going to press conference, we're going to my death!
It's completely fine. You don't have to do a press conference.
Oh, thank God!
You've got to try and survive now.
There,
I'm not trying to survive, you
As
don't
you-
understand.
Can we do
Me and Ray have
performance to see
this
how good of a
plan.
conference
as you
you
made
did?
it,
Yeah, performance checks still with the conferences.
yeah.
Shit.
That's a bull.
You see,
Don't let me
you
understand
see the
something
newspaper
fantastic.
after the conference. Just
I didn't even buy a newspaper.
just yeah, as you're walking down the streets, it's just in big bold front page. Jack the Ripper has returned.
Oh, fuck's sake.
Oh no!
The one thing
They're completely different MOs.
Jack Ripper!
Wait, well, hold on. He doesn't even kill people the same as Jack the Ripper. He shoots people
The
and then...
media doesn't have to be good; they just have to be fear installing.
Yeah, they don't. They just have to brainwash
Jack
They
you.
just have to
only
sound
killed
it.
females.
Yep.
Only got their top.
Yep.
No, that's my.
So
And did it prostitutes
Now,
as
as-
a latent.
Oh,
as
wait,
you head
where's my
up,
dice?
as you head up the driveway into the field itself, the black Audi stops
One
as you
moment,
get out.
He still killed
Mark, where's the black and
Yeah,
white
but he didn't-
He
dice?
killed them to get to
Found it!
I
So I was so
still
good at
killed
that, I
them.
didn't even have to say a word.
Are you okay?
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm just getting something
That's
to
why he only
like,
went after
distinguish me from
prostitutes and
Andrew.
women out.
Ah.
I mean, he was an
Now,
officer's son.
As you get
Bonjour.
into
Wah!
the field with the
And then-
Now, as you get into the field, the black Audi stops.
I now don't feel left out.
Amazing.
Takes it off.
Oh. As you get into the field, the unmarked black Audi stops, and you get out. You see at the very far corner of the field a caravan, and stood centre of the field, a teenager, maybe 15. As you walk up to
Criminals
him,
this young?
Yeah.
Did you deal with juvie prisoners?
Yeah.
Okay.
as you walk up to him, you see he has an earpiece on, and he just, I paid this kid $250 to say what I need to say. You can talk to him. Let's go over to the caravan.
250
Oh,
quid.
As
Over
the,
to
as
the
the kid at
caravan.
that point turns and starts walking up to the caravan.
Is the child the kid or what?
The child is the kid, yeah.
No, is the child the killer?
I would assume
Child
not.
is
I don't get what you said. I
paid
paid the
a
kid to
kid.
say something, but you said the killer's walking back up to the
No,
caravan.
I said the kid is walking back up to the caravan.
Oh.
The kid's
And
walking,
the killer
the
lives
kid's
in the
walking up
caravan.
to,
We've
yeah.
already
Go,
talked about
sorry.
this.
When you
So
said kid, it sounded like killer.
So as the
Yeah.
kid walks in, literally opens the door, sits down. Like I said, I paid this kid $250 to say what I needed to say. You aren't going to get to speak to me, but this was the best I could do without getting shot in the head. This was my old home when I got out of the cell. What's your first question?
Okay, can I do what is in this room? Do I have to do a perception?
It's just like your regular caravan. It's
a
a
box.
Yeah, is there any
There's
medals
no
or are there any
for
like
nothing.
specific things?
It's,
Is it just
it's completely cleared out.
minimalistic?
It looks like someone used to live here but doesn't anymore.
There's no decking.
well, from the state of this, you didn't leave me much to go on, so
It's not my home anymore.
yet you've kept the foundation.
Thought it may be useful.
Sorry, the nail thing is like
You have an alert. It's about my birthday tomorrow.
well. Why pay a child to do your work for you if you want to kill me?
I want to talk to you. And I paid the kid so I wouldn't die. You aren't asking me the right questions here.
Not particularly. What do you mean by the right questions?
You aren't understanding anything. You're just getting closure. You see the kid. I paid the kid. You understand that I paid the kid. But you're searching for why I paid him. We don't have time for that.
Right. Why us?
You deserved a chance to grow.
To grow?
My goal, like it or not, is to drag you, kicking and screaming, into a new era of life. Loss changes people. They grow, find themselves. If a mother loses her daughter, she becomes a whole new woman. If a friend loses another friend, they become a whole new person. I want you to see who you really are.
But I thought you wanted all of us dead but one.
Those who die are simply instruments in the finale's growth.
What kind of jigsaw shit is this?
You're making me break character. Shush.
I don't plan on making it painful or slow. I'm not killing you for killing's sake.
Do you plan on killing me today?
I have ways in which you die, should you try and cross me. But it's not my goal. My goal is for you to understand, and in your understanding, grow.
Are you alone in this?
have the kid.
Clearly. But I mean, have you got a team?
I don't need one.
Back to my question. You said you want us to grow, but you didn't exactly explain why it was our group that you wanted to grow specifically.
No other group fit the mark.
How did you find us? What made us stand out to you for you to pick us?
Rebecca. She was unkept.
Unkept?
She never grew. Even as an adult, mid-30s, she behaved like a high school kid. She never changed after graduation. In killing her, I brought you all together.
How
In
did you
killing
know
your friend.
Rebecca?
I saw her on the street yelling at a cashier. I followed her home, tagged her Wi-Fi, then I learned everything I could.
I'm just sorry.
She had a weird thing for cheerleading gear, and yet her daughter wasn't into cheerleading. Just like
Daughter?
the father had left, took the girl with him. I didn't bother finding out why.
Did they know that Rebecca's dead? Your heavy breathing is making me laugh.
I would assume so, but again, you aren't asking me the right questions. You're looking for closure and not growth. Quite disappointing.
Disappointing.
I expected growth, and I'm getting reassurance. You're like a sad child. Have you not grown? I'd assume when I killed your friends you would have changed, but you behaved like a high school kid.
I have spent the last 20-something years working with killers, all sorts of criminals.
So
From
have I.
child abusers, rapists, murderers, mass murderers. There's a lot, to be fair. So what makes you think that my fair share of death, what makes you think that people like them are going to make me change? A reminder, I lost both my parents when I was young. I've grown up surrounded by death. Everyone seems to die, so I'm not particularly shocked by their deaths. Their changes are simply slight. The big changes happened when I was younger, and I don't know how much growth you expected.
It's quite disappointing. I expected more from somebody, especially you. Like you said, you devoted your life to learning and helping others grow, and yet you yourself refuse.
I don't refuse. I just don't think that you've been targeting the right aspects. I mean, you picked a housemate, a person who's been giving me rent, who I barely ever see, and we are both constantly at work.
I picked a friend group. Grenades don't aim. I planned to wipe out everybody you knew. And 2 of them just got lucky. You will not be the one who survives this. Not because you will fight the least or put up the least fight, because I know you will. You will give me a run for my money. But you will die because you refuse to grow. Not willingly or knowingly. But I'd fight. Like water. My methods change. I poisoned your water system. Put mercury in it. Nobody drank anything though. My methods constantly change and evolve. And they will continue to. And the only way you will survive is if you change and evolve with it. And you specifically you, are incapable of that.
Incapable? You think I'm incapable of evolving?
In the time necessary, yes. Think about your boxer friend. They roll with punches, keep their guard up, but their stances and movements and capabilities change at each fight, because otherwise they will lose. I admire them because they change and grow consistently. Think about your assistant friend, the one who I shot. She's learning to walk again. That is an incredible feat of growth. Think about your hacker friend. When they went to the Met, they left there with more knowledge than they could ever have imagined. Now, to understand that, like they do, to have such a acute knowledge of technology, requires growth as technology grows. But you have been in the same practice for 20 years, using the same methods, on similar targets with similar jobs, with similar crimes, using similar laws. For the
Are you
majority of
positive
your
of
life,
that?
you've dealt with murderers and rapists.
Do you think I use the same techniques on both of those?
I think that you've been taught techniques, and you haven't been taught fluency. You've been taught books.
No. See, that is where you're wrong. I spent my entire life working with thousands of different people. I've got a resume that to some may seem impressive, but to me just seems
Repetitive.
less repetitive. There are variables. The people that I work with, although to you it may seem I use the same methods, I look at the same books and I pick out the same things, but if you think that I can walk into a room with a mass murderer and then a separate room to a child abuser, you think they are the same people? You think I keep the same methods to have discussions with them? If I'm talking to a murderer, I'm looking at a person that willingly takes a life and doesn't drag it out. Half the time they want to end it quickly, swiftly, as you. Or so you say. I don't go into that room as if I would go into one that hurts a child, who purposefully spends their life torturing such an innocent creature.
You are a misguided hero,
Hero?
and you will die before you grow. You will help others in your life and in death. Your body will make great fertilizer for the plants in 1,000 years, and your funeral will provide a great chance for people with bottled up emotions to finally cry. In your life, you have saved people. You have ruined others, but you have saved people. But you will not change. The greatest change you will provide to this world is decomposing. Now,
If you also said that I won't change, then you perhaps are right. I've lived a life building walls and preventing things from hurting me. Then when do you suppose this death of mine happens, changes? Because if you kill me right now, I know you won't change me, but you will change the boy in front of me. You will harm that child for the rest of his days.
I think you will die when you don't change in time. Now maybe that will be by my hand. Maybe you will get unlucky and die in a car crash too quickly before you can become fluid. Maybe you will get unlucky and die in a fire too soon before you can become resilient to it or push through the smoke. Maybe you will get unlucky and get stabbed before you can change fast enough to dodge a knife. But you will die when you cannot change in time, as everybody does. Your body cannot change to keep up with the age, and so it shuts down. I am merely accelerating that process for all involved. Now, you fret for your life in talking to me, thinking I may kill you.
Fret is a strange word, because I don't fear death, you see. I've, as we've discussed, been surrounded by it my whole life, so death, to me, isn't
Inconvenience.
fearful. I wouldn't call it an inconvenience either. I feel I've lived my life to how I would want to. But I do feel that my death, as you say, you seem to think it'll change so much. You seem to focus on change heavily here and growth. What have you grown? How have you changed? I mean, you've changed a lot, I suppose. You've gone from being a military personnel in the Belgian army to being a soldier in the British army to then change and be a part of the SAS to then killing one of your officials and then in prison. And now you've left and you're killing again. So I guess what I'm asking is, you spent your entire life taking lives, but you've just upgraded the lives you take.
During the military, I learned carpentry, electrics, plumbing, IT, Spanish, French, Dutch, and Italian, as well as magic tricks, languaging tricks, facial recognition tricks, FBI profiling tricks. And I learned and got my license for motorbikes, lorries, aircraft, seacraft, nuclear warhead tactical gear, submariner, Navy battleships, and Formula One cars. I have changed and adapted my entire life.
With all of those, why kill? With all of those skills that you have, why resort your entire life of thousands upon thousands upon thousands of options to going down a path of destruction?
Guidance. I have changed, become fluid in the constant stream that is life. And others have settled down, had a child, and withered.
And you feel the right that you should guide them. You feel the right that you get to decide who changes, who stays the same. Why is that your right to do?
When somebody kills me, when? They will have changed, and they will have full right to kill me. I see their right to end my life, as I see my right to end theirs. Now, your friends probably missing you in their bunker. I can't get in, but I know where you are.
Oh, I presumed that you would.
Now, a week ago, I gave you an address. If you send police officers to that address, they will die. I will take their identity. I will enter the bunker, and I will kill you. If you go to that address, that means the group of you of whom I have been targeting. You will grow. And the kid at that point takes out the earpiece, puts it on the floor, stamps on it, and just like over and over and over again stamps on it.
Where is this address?
Postcode we were given.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's a postcode, so
yeah.
I would have tracked it,
So
but
that's
just for your...
sometime. It's just a field just outside London.
Can I drive there? No.
Yeah, literally right. If you want to like literally leave and go there right now,
Yeah.
you're gonna tell anybody else that you're going.
These snipers just watching you drive away like.
I.
I just get a
Okay.
buzz. I just get a buzz.
We're gonna go to everybody else. What is it you would like to be doing in this bunker?
I'm still trying to wait left. I'm trying to
Make-
beat that 90.
I'm trying to walk.
That was fucking good.
Make a strength
No, hang on, Ray.
check
Can I just
with advantage.
politely
you can
ask? Am I going to get a point of inspiration?
Yeah,
for any of that?
Yes, go on. Of course you can.
I'd like to elect.
Can we give the DM a point of inspiration for that?
No!
Yes.
No!
Yes, you
What did you
can,
do?
Gracie.
There's a
You're my
22.
best friend. I can't exactly
Mwah.
deny
The
them
DM
that.
doesn't deserve inspiration.
That was deserved. I'm sorry.
Mark doesn't give himself inspiration.
Yeah,
Yeah, it's
you
not.
should.
No,
Yeah,
no!
They didn't. I gave it to them.
Okay.
Yeah, because then it's like,
How about
oh,
party
yeah.
vote?
Gracie.
Are you
I
a
like
bard?
the idea of
Yeah,
inspiration
go on then.
for the DM.
Party
You
vote.
can't do that.
Who
No,
wants?
I gave them inspiration.
Okay, all those in favour of giving the DM inspiration.
So it's gonna be a 50-50. So
Ray,
I.
put your fucking phone down.
Oh yeah,
No.
of course me too. But I'm not gonna count.
Yeah.
Yeah,
gonna roll
go,
off.
go to your
Guys.
opponent's rolls.
So, we've got a D4 here. If it's odd, the DM gets inspiration. If it's even, they do not.
Sounds good.
Where's your box of mini
trick?
trick?
Bad. It's only
Okay, mini tricks.
The party's
Go for it,
liking
go for
me.
it.
Yeah.
I'm very sorry, but I can't agree with giving the DM.
No, I completely get that. I understand.
Odd they do, even they don't.
Oh,
That's odd.
You guys
Damn.
are.
You are
I'm sorry.
lucky.
I'm sorry.
The killer
No.
misses. Never mind.
So what was
Yeah,
your
it's-
strength of advantage?
The killer
for these
misses.
men?
Hold
22.
on,
You
inspiration.
made it.
You just heard screams of joy throughout
Yeah.
the bunker.
Literally everybody in the nearest.
I hope you
in the
waste that
rooms next to it-
inspiration.
I probably will. It's just like you just hear screams of delight as Toby finally lifts that weight.
I'm just gonna do it
So-
again and again.
I have called back my teacher.
You want to be learning to walk. Make an acrobatics check.
Obviously, it's been like a good
Yeah.
Favorite.
It's been about a week.
about 5 days.
Yeah.
So, ooh.
That is a dirty 20.
You're still needing crutches, but you can walk full time with the aid of crutches now.
Okay.
I am
Okay.
fucking locking London down and just like
So I've got
pinpoint
15
where
plus
they go
5.
and just like obviously keeping
Yeah.
the mate involved, keeping the PO
Love my
involved,
acrobatics.
and just constantly screaming and shouting
Oh my
at
God.
what the papers are writing.
School club.
So, and you're gonna be keeping track on.
Yeah, I'm basically trying to lock down this guy's location.
Amazing.
I'm locking down London to do so.
Amazing. So, just make a. Ooh.
Hurrah!
Ooh, are.
Make a technology check.
Ooh! That's one of the new skills. Ah, that went into my
I just paused.
11.
With an 11, you get. He's in South London,
Yeah.
outside of outside of populated areas.
Mm.
He's in an area which doesn't have Wi-Fi.
It's my intelligence. Was it?
No, intelligence.
Right, okay.
Constitution.
You can understand.
I'm
what's being done now.
I'm just
Yeah.
gonna like just obviously draw it on a map of like London,
You
and then I'm just like debriefing people to like debrief other officers.
you realise now, as you start looking down London, directly, not on where he is, but near where he is the Belgium embassy.
Fuck!
We know something real.
He's not in the Belgium embassy.
He's near it, so
But
that means that if
he's
shit
very
goes
near.
down, he can just jump into the Belgian embassy and we can do nothing about it.
Legally.
Yeah, legally.
We can
I'm-
always just turn a blind eye while a certain boxer goes in, drags them
I,
out.
I need to
and
get
gives them
on.
a
I need to get on the phone to people in Belgium to get clearance.
Do you not know where I'm going?
Mark does, because police cars.
I now know what I now know.
But nobody else would.
Well, they don't know
Right, I
where
need-
Yeah, they
you're
don't know where
going,
you're
they
going, but
just
they know
know
you're,
that
like,
you're
driving
going
towards
somewhere.
I need to get on the phone to someone
me?
in that Belgian embassy. I
Yeah.
need clearance.
As
just-
you get-
On
Ring,
road
ring.
and no one cares.
hello.
Hi, this is Agent Abeline from MI5. I need urgent clearance for
I was
something.
gonna die in that combo.
You are
thought there was
going
gonna be a
to have
plan
to
for it.
Yeah, same.
tell us exactly what you're
Kaboom.
talking about.
At least
So I'm pretty sure you've read in the papers, if you can read our papers for the amount of shit they have in them. We've got a killer on the loose.
So I had heard, yes.
Ex-Lance Corporal Frederick Chilton used to serve in the Belgian military.
I know the name. Yes.
We believe him to be camping round an area near the Belgian embassy, which means if he hops the gate over there, obviously being, I'm guessing, a Belgian citizen for working in the military, then we can do fuck all. And if anything, if you don't do this, then all of London will be uproars against you. If you think what happened in the Iranian embassy was bad all those years ago, you've not seen nothing yet.
As you kind of hear like a pause of them just like going off to talk to other people. Belgium has come back to say we will have no part in the events of capture, kill, detainment, or active sites of Frederick Chilton. Meaning, should he enter the Belgian embassy, all authorized personnel are to stand outside. No authorized personnel are to be entering the embassy.
Yes, I understand the rules.
Now, we will have certain people keeping an eye out for him, and he will not be allowed in should he be found. But if he does enter, Belgium will have no part in him.
Fine.
Thank you, and
I'll put the phone down.
so
Damn, bro.
on that, since you're heading there alone,
I tried.
I can't tell whether that's a I'm gonna kill you or that's a actually shocked he made that decision.
it's
Is it a bit of both?
both. As you enter into a field, you see a few caravans kind of parked around, but the one that kind of strikes you the most looks exactly the same to the other one that you were just in.
Can I ask Mark?
Have I still got the number that we phoned? Wait, did they phone us at all?
It
No,
was
but
an
they
unknown
text
caller.
us.
It was an
But-
unknown caller on a burner phone.
I was gonna say, but they still have it. I know it's an
Yeah,
unknown
you still
caller,
have
but
it. It'd
they
just be
still
an
have the
evidence
number.
locker somewhere.
Yeah, it's just in the evidence locker back at the...
I have my phone.
Yeah, no. So you could text it and just go to an evidence locker.
How dare you have your
I'm
phone?
outside.
That's what I was planning on doing.
Oh,
Yeah.
shit, 7 o'clock already, my god.
Is that actually?
Yeah, it's been 2 hours.
Oh, cool.
Fudge.
So, did I surprise you?
What are you?
Just yelling that if I'm there.
You just get a bunch of strange looks from random people kind of drawing their head out of town.
I'm gonna walk to the suspicious caravan.
As you just kind of walk to it.
Actually, can I make an investigation check to see if it looks like it's gonna blow up or if it's just if it looks suspicious in any way?
Yeah, right.
It's going to be Top Gear, you hit the wrong caravan. And
13. Wait, where's my?
Why do you roll 2 dice then? Was that just me?
that was 1
That was
dice.
one dice.
Okay, that was just me. Oh, never mind.
Using double, you okay?
20, dirty 20.
With a dirty 20, doesn't look particularly blowy uppy, but you know it's not designed for safety.
Oh, please, can we quote that?
Blowy uppy.
I don't know where we can quote this, but we
Just
did
in the
somewhere.
In the
camping
quote
quotes.
shots.
Just camping quotes.
In the quote shots.
So-
In the quotes chat.
Are you just opening it? Of
I'm gonna knock on the door.
course, you're still walking with a limp, but as you kind of knock on the door,
Yeah.
just as you knock first, you just kind of slide it open. It's clearly unlocked and opened.
Hello?
You know, when I say go here, I mean go here with people. You know that, right?
I do know that.
I could
But
have
if
just
I
told you to fuck off.
I do know that, but if I'd gone back there and then suspiciously asked to go to a certain address, bearing in mind they have been tracking me and they've got the car, and if I actually left with all of us, the only reason I'm here is because of my professionals. So,
Please, come in, sit down. There's not really much I can do, seeing as I can't. Right. Come in.
I enter through the... I didn't expect to get this far!
You just see like a bunch of like chairs and everything strewn around. You're just gonna pick one up.
Nice place.
Thanks.
Planning on company?
Would you class this
You
as
don't
a-
see him anywhere, but you know, not apart from you and all of your friends who you don't bring.
Oh.
By the way, would you like to look out the window for a second?
Sure.
As you look out the window, your car explodes.
Was that to destroy the tracker, or was that meant for me?
I hadn't decided. As he walks in through the door and then closes the door behind him and turns off the recording device on the ceiling. Now I don't have to speak through that, which is fun. I wouldn't advise eating or drinking anything.
Okay.
I hate to admit it, but this guy's good.
Rain is playing this character very well.
This is good. I hate to admit it as well.
So, you said come here. You didn't actually specify to bring my buddies.
No, you're right. So, you know what I'm going to do.
You're going to kill me?
I'm just going to let you leave. There's nothing I can do.
What if I don't want to leave?
What if I want to have a tea party with you?
Then
Sit down with Corey.
This is where she ends up seducing the murderer.
Well, if you will not buy me peace, then yes, I will kill you.
What do you want me to do?
Leave.
Do you want me to bring anyone back?
Up to you.
Why are you letting me go?
You cannot grow if there is nobody to help you.
She's growing right now. She literally just got...
Yeah, didn't you say like, oh, you're not if you come here, you're going to grow?
Yeah, that's because I thought you went alone now. But you are. You may leave as he opens the door.
I'm sorry, one of our best friends just got blown
You
up
got
by a grenade earlier.
Car, I can.
Hitchhike. You're getting to live. Be grateful.
Fair enough.
You're not just gonna try and
What was
kill
that?
the murderer right now?
No, in fact, I'm not going to try and kill the person who's got so many different weapons, and I am armed with. Oh shit! I didn't pick up a knife, so I'm armed with a lighter and pepper.
Yeah,
You haven't even
flamethrower.
pepper spray.
I'm in a place that's probably got
Is
explosives.
there
I would die with
anything
it.
you would like to do?
We've got hairspray now.
You know, apart from hitchhike home.
You rolled the dice. You rolled
did
the
roll the
dice. You rolled the dice.
That's the scariest part.
Well, you're not going to blow me up because I've only left the door and I've not even walked out of the caravan yet, so he'd end up blowing himself up as well.
I can't manage to put the quote. It won't actually light up. I'm not sure you guys do it.
By the
My
way,
technology score is not
just
high.
before you leave, you will never see me in this location again.
Yeah, I'm kind of not an idiot. I did gather that.
I'm glad. For what it's worth, I can drive you closer to London, but afterwards I'm going to burn the caravan to the ground.
Okay. Yeah, I'll take the lift.
You're going to be in a car.
You just need a space between
the murderer.
the last
Take him
fidget
down.
and the
Wouldn't be the-
app before writing
No,
the
I'm
tag.
not going to take him down because it's not going to work. Because I have very little amount of health, and that thing has got a lot more than me, and it's got a lot of weapons.
So
Did you
he-
just say that you were planning to die?
So he literally just packs everything into a bunch of, in a few big duffel bags, stuffs it in the boot of a black Audi, and then
You really like black Audis, don't you?
discreet military vehicle, good with heavy duty stuff. Also very nice and tinted window. As he just takes out a lighter, like it's just like one of those like flick lighters, opens the exhaust pipe of his, like the actual not exhaust pipe.
For the cat.
Yeah, and just like tosses the lighter in.
Oh, is he doing it? Is he throwing it into the petrol tank?
Yeah.
Yeah, then the filler cat.
And then closes it, gets in his car, and drives off. As you just hear the
Hold on.
of the underside of the caravan.
Petrol Audi, yeah. Otherwise, if it was diesel Audi, that'd do
No,
nothing.
no, he's not blowing up the Audi, he's blowing up the other thing.
Yeah, I'm blowing the caravan.
Oh, the caravan.
Yeah.
I'm in the
He's
Audi.
literally stripped the caravan full of stuff, pull it.
Okay,
pull it over the car, and he
that's-
stuck it down in the boot of the actual caravan.
Damn, Callaway like you.
Yeah.
They don't like people blowing up their cylinders.
Yeah. And then
You would have had to, like,
so as the
leave the gas
caravan
up.
literally the bottom of it erupts, flames start licking at it, everybody screaming and running away. He drops you off just on the outside of London. I would say I'll be seeing you around, but seeing as you're the only one there with enough balls to fight me, or maybe you're lying to them, maybe I won't. If you do wish to find me, and you can, bring the others.
Fuck's sake.
at that point he just like opens the side door for you, like leaning across to the because you're on the passenger side and he's driving, so he just leans across, opens it.
Okay, if I'm being honest, I know Rain, and if I try to at any point seduce, kill, attack that killer, I would be in a pile of shit right now.
Unless you get a
both
good roll.
in D&D and out of D&D. So shush.
Okay!
Is that a challenge?
Yes, I will leave.
Thank you.
See, this is the time where I really wish the cast was here.
So as at that point,
Stop, cast.
so as at that point you leave, I assume you
That
just
can be
head back
taken
to
in
the
two
bunker.
different ways.
I would assume.
Hmm?
I assume you just head back to the bunker.
Do I have money on me?
A little woman, not a lot.
A couple quid.
I was gonna. Can I go sit in a coffee shop and get some like tea? Can I go get like
Sure.
hot
So
chocolate and some cake?
So,
just like
how's your
after
day
you
been?
get like
I've been sat in a car with a
after you
murderer.
get, like the hot chocolate and the cake.
I had a
you just
very
head
nice
back
hot
to the
chocolate.
bunker.
I don't want to go back to a claustrophobic bulletproof cell that he knows where I'm going.
Let's just take a moment to realise they sat in a car with a killer and didn't get shot.
Shut up! Shut up!
The small flex.
So as you
It's
do get
called
back in,
pretty privilege.
after like
Jokes.
after about a
Jokes.
month of nothing happening,
Jokes.
Can I
You've got to
lift a
apologise to
20?
them now.
you want to just
Can we
lift. You want to lift
photo
200.
that
Is that
we
what you're
took
saying?
earlier? Thank you.
Yeah, go on then. Just flat strength.
What are you trying to do?
200.
That's a 5.
I'm just
Wait, is that with modifier?
That
my
is
teeth.
with modifier.
With modifier.
Pause
God.
Pause it. Sorry.
How? Why? How? No, Gracie, just leave it. Just mark get the thing. So what's that with modifiers?
I got 9.
Didn't think that was.
I
gonna
would
be
have had a
possible.
mouthful.
Can I try?
Don't fucking spill water on my table ever again.
Sorry.
Sorry.
So instead of 200,
I would have had a
190.
very angry mouth.
Yeah, another flat strength.
I would be angry, but we're on camera.
Sorry. I'll put that there.
You just leave Mark's drink.
I thought it was empty.
Leave it
Also,
now.
that
11
is his
doesn't do it,
favourite
does
it?
joke.
11 also
Mark.
doesn't do
it.
I would be very careful with it.
So now that you've head back, I assume nothing really happens. Is there anything in particular anybody would like to do?
Can I
I'm
try
just-
and spar with one of the people?
After I finish my coffee and after I finish my hot chocolate and my cake, I'm just gonna walk back to the bunker.
Cool. As you head back in,
How long has it been since we've all had like cake and hot chocolate in this bunker?
you've had cake and you've had hot chocolate, but they're like packet hot chocolates and packet cakes.
Oh, okay. So
Like they don't treat you.
I
cheaply,
made the
so-
good decision, guys.
Just do a roll for a roll. The person with the
Didn't
highest
die and
wins
thought.
the spine mount.
Cake.
Bring back some food.
19.
No.
I
You just-
beat Millenary.
I don't have any money. I spent it all.
After about a month,
I'm just going to be finalising details on where to go to the next safe house.
cool.
That's all I'm doing.
After about a month of everybody kind of just doing their own thing,
Waiting.
you get the same usual delivery van that you always get. And of course, same usual delivery guy comes in, same usual truck. He puts out the crates.
Can I dig the crates?
Do you do this every time the delivery guy comes around?
You know, we do have people who do this for you already.
Yeah, that's kind of the point.
I've trusted them at this point. I'm diving into the crates.
How is my walking at this point?
Make another acrobatics. Yes, folks. You must
Also,
do
yes, I
acrobatics
am
to
using your dice.
That's fine. I want to see what you get. Oh.
Oh, that's a
walk.
10.
No better
The
than it
one
was
moth
before.
that's just flying.
You still
in
need
here.
crutches.
The
for-
one more.
There's
You're
your-
walking.
Hello,
Hello,
Jeremy.
So you do or don't trust them.
I trust the delivery guy by now. He's been with food for a while.
Yeah. So
I
as
thought it was
as it
empty.
of course gets taken away, created away by everybody who goes through all the crates. And
I'm a
ways,
very paranoid person,
you want
so I have to get someone to try my food
Jake's
before
up
I
for that,
eat
100%.
it.
It's not like you've ordered takeout. It's the ingredients for you to cook your own food.
Okay.
Yeah, they're not
His
serving
heritage
you
is
everything. You
suspicious.
do
Yeah.
have to
I'm not-
Check the flour though,
I'm,
because the flour can be passed off as anything.
As,
cocaine, bruh.
like as people
That's what I was
they
saying.
take it back to
Don't have a
take it all
filter.
out. They take it all out, same as always.
don't worry, I was taking it exactly.
It looks all good. Same as usual.
Someone just sticks a finger in and it's like, this flower.
As the second guy, he's just staring at it, same as he always does. He doesn't really speak. They're always on a rota, but there's always that one big guy who doesn't really say anything.
Can I poke over his shoulder to see what's in the side of the crate?
Yeah, in his side of the crate, it just looks like regular cake ingredients, like baking ingredients. It's like flowers, eggs, milk, things like that.
Can I take the milk and look for sugar?
Yeah, okay.
Is there
The milk.
Yeah.
Is there
I'm trying to
any?
make coffee.
Oh, right.
Is there any like mail for us, like specifically? Anything?
That will come down later in the week, but yes, there will be. So as
Mail
Give
day
me
is a
Kit Kats.
Friday.
yes, as he pulls out just a cake and hands it to you.
Immediately dig into it.
Right.
That's your break. That's it.
I
Think
want
about
to
cake.
make a cake.
You just little chick with that. You really want to make this game.
Cake.
Bake the cake, bro.
Head to the chef.
Head to the chef.
Okay.
I'll deliver
to
all
the
the things
chopper.
over to him. Yeah. Keep it to you, same as always.
What accent are you speaking?
That accent puts me on edge. That accent puts me on edge. I keep thinking it's the killer.
You see, I just think it's Phantom all the time, so I'm just like so chill with it. And that whole conversation, Phantom.
You literally
Not
go
a killer,
pale white
not a
as he
mass murderer.
just-
Phantom.
You literally go pale white as he just
Do I see you panic?
right as he just starts walking over to the chef.
Can I just
I'm just gonna. Can I just go?
I
And,
sort of tap them on the shoulder and go, do I recognise this person?
Really?
I simply
Oh.
This one's panicked and I recognise that
Are you
accent.
sure you want to do that?
Well, I'm going to try it.
what if that is the killer?
I bet. Make a
Is it
roll
the
for
killer?
it.
Can I roll perception on seeing if I recognise them?
He's looking at the killer stats!
Looks
Oh no!
There's a 24 hit.
24 does hit, yeah. Fucking of course 24 hits.
You take 12 damage.
Yes, as you just fucking sucker punch this guy.
When they said two are gonna die today, they meant
As,
you.
and he just like crashes onto the floor.
two.
Oh, fuck!
Killer, who are you?
Oh,
I'm
the
just,
fuck did I
I'm just gonna
do?
start running down after hearing like this commotion. It's like, what the
Are you
fuck is going on
okay?
here?
The fuck did I do?
Are you okay?
What the
Oh,
fuck did you hit the
Are
delivery
you
driver?
Wait,
He might be
does it
killer, I
sound
don't
French?
recognise
Do they
him.
sound French?
We've been here for months and I don't
I don't
recognise him.
recognise him, and he has the
Fuck
same.
Can I start speaking French? Like anything I'm about to say is French. Are you okay?
Oh, you offended a cunt. In French.
Yeah, oh my,
Oh.
I'm so sorry. It's your accent. They think that you sound like the killer.
Oh, motherfucker.
Oh god.
I'm fucking Belgian-ish. I don't even know what it's fucking called.
Go get an ice pack. Go get an ice pack.
What the fuck did I
There's
do?
frozen peas. I don't know what
Can
we
I
have in
check
this
him
place.
for anything suspicious that wouldn't
Oh,
be on a
you
delivery
wanker.
I'm
drive?
just gonna go grab like
Make
a...
a history check.
You want to
Me?
check?
Yeah, make a history check, see if you recognize
Can I
him.
check if you have anything that's not delivery driver stuff?
He's
Flat
fucking
history, or is
big.
this? Are we
I still
using
want
my
to check
feet?
in.
Because it's criminal. Criminal.
Yeah, go advantage. Well done.
Bollocks.
Well, what's one of the...
No, it's cocked. That's
We
a four.
don't get quite place.
We don't. If it falls on the floor and hits the carpet, it's pretty much automatically cocked because
Yes.
the carpet's spongy.
So it's 14
Alright,
plus...
so and this is my history, yes.
Yeah, that's yes.
So it is an 18.
It
He
sounds like I've got
You
the
don't-
instant bodyguard.
immediately remember him. You know that he's wearing
He's
this crazy amount of
protecting
makeup.
me. I'm like,
Like, not
I'm
prosthetics, he's just wearing like a scary amount of makeup for a normal
Because I
guy.
recognise the accent as you panicked or something like, hold
Did
on.
you come from a drag show or?
The fuck is that? Are you...
You're wearing a lot of makeup.
The fuck's wrong with that?
You pretending to be someone you're not?
Fuck you! Fuck you! You don't get to ask me shit.
Can I walk over and try and take their hands away so I can see their eye and make sure it's not
It's
like
fucking swollen bright red.
Jesus Christ!
Fuck you!
Where's that ice pack?
Don't worry, I just come walk in with a bag of peas and I'll be like, don't worry,
Fucker.
stay still. This will hurt. And I just slap the peas on.
Literally, they fall back on the ground.
Oh.
Can I check
Okay.
under the van for any trackers or anything?
Nothing.
Okay.
God.
Now, what the fuck were you doing?
The
Smacking this guy.
Thought he was the killer. In my defense, he looked like what I thought the killer would look like. He sounded like the killer.
He does look semi-similar.
Hey, Frederick!
Sorry?
Oh.
Who the fuck is Frederick?
Frederick's the killer, and I was trying to catch him out.
you know the
How do you know the killer's name?
how do you
We've had this already.
Why didn't you tell us about this?
Oh, sorry, I was meant
Why
to.
did-
pass
Oh
on
yeah,
the
no, I
information.
went in.
shit.
Am I
Oh shit!
allowed to tell
They're
them
whispering
about
like
that?
teenagers.
I'm going home.
I look at the delivery guy and I just look so sorry.
I'm going home.
They need to know.
You're fucking lucky I
They
won't
need
see you
to
in
know.
court.
It's bad enough that I know.
I'm going home.
I simply say I'm sorry.
As you just see him walk into the back
Okay,
room.
before we scare anyone, I'm going to clarify this before this one has a panic attack.
Oh, don't do it.
Shut up! I'm a criminal psychologist, and I was given a letter by the killer, and I met with them last Sunday.
you met with them and didn't get killed? What?
That is not the killer. As far as I'm aware, it's not the killer.
Sorry.
He's literally just in the toilet.
Can I do another history check to see if it is?
Make sure he doesn't go to the toilet on his own.
Bit late.
I'm not gonna burst in there now.
Can I go in and knock on the door and be like, "You good?"
This is the men's.
Be careful, there's a murderer that likes to kill people. In
Get the
toilet.
fuck out of the men's.
Are you okay? Is it like? Is that okay?
You just want to stand at the door of the men's screaming in.
I was knocking on like the outer door. No, I was like, I'm trying to check if he's okay.
He's got a fucking bright black eye. And he's fucking alone
Yeah, I
in
want
the
to make sure
toilet.
he's not unconscious.
Not yet.
Or dead. What do you mean by that?
Stop looking at the killer's stats. It's scary us.
What do you mean by that?
You guys would like to do?
The worst part is that the killer stats are right by where the like static DC stats are on the screen.
So we don't know what they're looking
I'm gonna
at.
go speak to your character. Look, he's.
Don't make that noise after going into a toilet alone with a black eye.
He's got the same accent. He's wearing gold makeup.
Okay, so
Check his ID. Maybe get into like the
He goes into a toilet alone.
then basically going off your logic, what I should do is going off your logic. What I should
Completely decked someone who didn't deserve it. I feel bad.
But we
Out
don't
of
know.
game? Whisper
And
the
if he's
fuck.
going to the toilet, they need to
That's
check
what I'm
him
saying.
after the toilet. See if he has a bruise. You know, so then they know that the killer hasn't killed him in the toilet.
Well, they're next to the men's. Can I stand out? Can I knock on his door?
I'm on crutches currently.
Door. You don't really get any
I'm an
response.
eyewitness.
Sorry about that.
Fuck you.
I'm just gonna
Oh, there's
Do
an
you
eyewitness.
call over one of the staff. I'm just gonna say,
Yep.
I need a bucket full of warm water and a towel urgently. Go.
Yes, sir. As he just runs off, back 15 minutes later, he comes back with it. So you're just literally still at the thing.
Is there anything that you can tell me or I can tell you so I won't misidentify you again?
Maybe
say he's in
the
the right?
fat black eye.
I'm going to.
I reckon I'm going to be a few months after that's healed. Is there anything you can
Drum
tell me
roll,
or anything?
guys.
I don't know. I like makeup.
I'm going.
What's your
Okay.
favourite shade of makeup? That will help me identify you.
My skin tone. I don't know.
Oh,
Peach.
Right.
hurry the
Peach.
fuck up.
Whenever
I'm
I ask you
going
for the
to-
keyword, you're going to say peach. Got it?
Okay.
So,
Okay.
just to say, I'm going to stand just outside the men's room with the bucket in hand, ready to yeet it on him. The moment. this
Yo,
person-
what are you doing?
Are you serious? No, you just
no,
helicopter.
So,
I've got an idea. Don't worry.
So about 3 minutes go past. 4 minutes go past. 10 minutes go past.
Shit.
Right, I'm just going to casually walk in with a bucket and towel, but I'm going to act like I'm going to use the
So
urinal.
he's in obviously the cubicle. The door's locked. 15 minutes go past. Reaching on 20.
Hurry up and make a decision.
tossing it over the
I'm
cubicle.
just going to toss it over.
Just tossing a bucket of warm water over the top of the
You
cubicle.
don't get any response.
Can I?
He's gone.
Kick the door down! Kick the door down!
No, just like
What
because
do
they
you-
have a safety
he might
thing
actually
where you
be
can lock it from the
unconscious. He might
outside.
actually-
So I'm just
You just
just
unlock
grab
it.
something, just unlock it from the other side.
As
and
you
just
unlock it from the outside,
bang!
you see the kind of tiling on the ceiling is pushed slightly aside, and there's nobody in the cubicle.
Just a fucking killer.
Oh! No,
Oh
The
yes.
fucking killer.
I'm just running out under the sink, just
It
panic
was.
button, just bang.
It was.
You punched the
Just
killer.
red alert on the entire
You
thing,
are
and
dead, man. You
I'm
are deceased past tense.
You punched him.
I know.
Seeing
I know.
as you like hit the panic button under it,
Only because
red sirens start sounding. You know, guards are going everywhere.
don't I get
Everybody's
calm
moved back into
down?
their rooms. Like, you're
So-
all pushed back into your room.
Can I knock on the ceiling in my
No,
room?
I can't be on my own.
Nobody's in there.
I can't be on my own.
I thought you have you told us? Would you have run and told us what's going on?
After hitting the panic button, I'm just going to go up to inspect to see if I can see if they went which direction.
So you're literally heading up.
The
Well, I'm just
ceiling
going
in
to
our
poke my head
room.
up.
The
just to see if
ceiling
I
in
can
our
see.
rooms, are they concrete?
As you
These
poke
are
your head up,
tiles.
looking around, it's nobody really there.
I'm just
It
gonna
looks like
I'm just going to pop back down and then I'm just going to storm out of the bathroom.
in my room, I'm just gonna shout, "Hello!"
I've seen you look out, right?
Did you come in the bathroom with me?
I was waiting inside the
Oh,
bathroom.
okay, yeah.
Okay.
I can't be left on my own.
as all of you get into your
Say
rooms,
that.
you just tuck it. As you get into your room, except you, Jack.
Oh
shit.
no!
I've actually tossed
That's
my
cocked.
dice ages away.
Rain has 35 minutes to kill 20.
Not 20!
With that 20, you get in your room, you lock it, you hear the tile of the ceiling move, somebody drop down.
I immediately unlock it, turn around and close it.
He's just. And he just gets back, he just climbs back up into the ceiling.
I simply peek through and go,
I am not going into
Guys,
my
keep your
room.
d20s in your hand. We're about to have the speed run.
I'm not
of
in my
35
room, I'm not
minutes.
in
So
my
of
room,
course,
I'm
at
not
that
in my
point,
room.
a
you
guard
are.
comes past.
You had to go back
All
in your
person I
room.
know moves stuff.
there's someone else's note, this is my ceiling. I'm panicking fully.
Can I hear any of this?
So,
You're in your room.
you have to go in.
The bastard just came out my ceiling. Broom closet, safety closet, anything. I'll sit in the pantry if I have to.
You-
Preferred option,
You will be
pantry.
staying in your room. I'll be in your room with you. This one?
Oh shit. I need to be in my room.
What's your favourite skin tone?
This one is fully vetted, okay?
Racist, so.
What's your favourite shade of makeup?
I'm not a makeup kind of guy, so.
Prove it. I see his eyes. His eyes not blackened or anything, right? Kind of like.
You sort of like.
Yeah.
Check for a scar.
Shit again.
Check for a scar.
As you just. His face is fine.
Okay, come in.
He has a scar on his left eye.
Yeah.
I simply look at him and says, "The killer has a thing for makeup. That's how they've been disguising themselves." Oh, it smells like Kit Kat. Then let's go. Do you have a taser or gun or anything?
As he literally shows you the AR-15, he's, you know.
I simply grab his gun
no.
and point it towards the ceiling.
No?
It wouldn't be AR-15, most likely MP5.
Thank you. I knew the one. I didn't know the one.
I've been spamming through.
I need someone in
That's
with
the
me.
small one.
These are
Yeah, that's
MI5,
like-
bro. These are MI5. They've probably got
yeah.
like full.
I'm trusting Mark.
They've got
I don't
assault
care.
weapons.
Well,
But
it's standing
as
on for like.
as you're kind of there, you just hear like a thing from like somewhere in the ceiling. Just, if you think you can fight, I would like to see you fight.
I grab his gun and can I just shoot where I think the voice is
Fire
from?
into the ceiling.
I think the voice is.
Fire at the voices.
Wouldn't that be perception?
I'm not schizophrenic, I
Wouldn't that be
swear.
perception? So then he can.
Yeah, just go like a
Wouldn't it be a hit with,
Nah, just
with
roll for
disadvantage as well?
Yeah. No, just generalized relativity.
Roll to hit with advantage.
Oh, that was a 14.
That was two
That-
14s.
That was 2 14s.
Ooh,
but
which
that
one-
did
I
roll
think
them to a
Take 14.
I know, I reckon 14.
Dex.
Or
right?
14, you sure?
Strength to get the gun out of the guy's hand. And then
Another one or just
a flat strength to get the gun out of the guy's hand.
9 plus 4, 13.
Okay. He still has hold of it. But I reckon you could get like something.
Okay.
To grab the trigger?
So
Does an 18 hit with the disadvantage to hit?
you don't see any blood.
Do I hear
The
any
voices
screams?
stop.
Do I hear any groans or anything? I'm going to assume I've missed him. Can I get to a corner and just sort of try and hide under anything like a bed or anything?
We're just, at this point, we're hearing gunshots and we're like, what the fuck?
I'm
out there.
terrified.
What the?
I'm actively walking around the facility.
Yeah, as actually, both of you perception checks.
Yay!
You're
I
fucking
told
fine.
you I can't be on my own.
15,
If you're gonna roll dice, don't roll it with your arm resting on the
25.
table. It sends the camera skewy. It just starts going.
25
sorry.
You said
25.
perception, yeah?
perception.
That's a 16.
You both see. Yeah. You both see a small cylinder. A small cylinder. You see one of the ceiling plates open. This is in G9. The ceiling plate's open. A small cylinder just dropped into your room. The ceiling plate's closed.
I'm getting out.
I
I'm getting out.
immediately
I'm getting
grab
out.
a piece of, like, I take a pillowcase and wrap it around my face. And then move.
You'll get it. You'll just get it.
I'm out.
So literally the second you open the door, you just see like Mark. You're like on touches. You see Mark and a small team just like
Cylinder.
Possible gas.
Room.
In there.
Just gonna keep the door open and just wait for something to happen.
Nothing happens. In either door.
Bang.
You went through at least 6
Uh,
different emotions there.
For viewers at home, I would just like to say that I'm surrounded by idiots.
As you
It
as
takes
you
one to
shoot
know
it,
one.
it just kind of like a small mini explosion happens,
Fair enough.
and then a large cloud of green gas starts kind of seeping out.
Poison.
It doesn't raise. It's like fog kind of thing.
I've got something covering my face.
I'm just gonna turn.
Yours isn't doing anything.
I'm just gonna.
Restraint.
Well, I'm
Turn to
outside
one.
though.
Yeah, but we're doing Sarah right now.
I'm just gonna
Just saying, I'm
turn
outside.
to one of them and
I'm
say,
getting
put the
further
ventilation
away.
on full blast. Make this place an icebox.
Yes, sir. Need you three singers press something. Just make concentration saving throws, please.
Concentration save.
I'm
Concentration.
away from. I'm getting
So what
away.
is this about?
Yeah.
Basically, I'm
You fucking
turning the AC
get
on and I'm plummeting the temperature.
14.
14.
Shit, wait, what is my con save? Is this con save?
Yeah, save.
Yeah.
Sorry, I've got really bad rolls today with con
You
saves.
really don't want to look at
Okay,
it.
that is a 14.
14.
Natural 20.
So
21!
You kind of you understand.
That was
So
beautiful!
you understand what's going on. You're fine. You kind of knuckle down. All is good.
I'm actually
You two, seeing as it hits you quite suddenly, you're going to take 5 feet off your movement because you're so 25. And your movement,
Your hands.
and so seeing as you're on crutches, your movement's already half. So whatever your movement is, half take 5 because you're
So 10 feet of movement.
you got 10 feet.
But it's okay, I'll have someone basically just sling that arm around you and basically just carry you.
You're fine.
Oh yeah, am I still limping?
A little.
Don't even
You're
think about it.
getting past it.
I've been learning to walk. Please don't break my legs.
So
No
now,
promises.
what is it everybody like to do?
I'm a stage major.
Is there anywhere I know which has a concrete ceiling or like something that they wouldn't be able to sneak in?
I need to find everyone. I need
Is
to
the
find
canister
you all.
in my room
Yeah, so
burst
you
yet?
immediately see those two
So obviously,
because they're out of their rooms.
I'm gonna
And you
indicate to
also
someone
see
else.
Val.
Yeah, I'm gonna just indicate to someone to just take him to the convoy
Yep.
because I was planning on moving out like
Amazing.
2 days from now, but this is accelerated plans.
I'm literally shouting back to him. Secure my ass!
I'm just.
Convies will do that for you.
Dude, there is also a canister in my room. Join.
Same thing, but seeing as the AC is on it, just into the actual ventilations. Now, as everybody,
Twat my desk.
yeah, okay. Now, as everybody starts getting to the convoy, everybody here hears unsuppressed fire
What?
throughout the entire thing.
Are there any bulletproof vests anywhere near me?
There'll be some in the convoys. In the convoy.
Can I just nick one really quickly? Can I grab two and like put one on and then shove one over my head and just be like,
Yeah,
What if we have a ghost convoy? What if some cars go before us and some go after?
now, as the first few cars start heading, the car.
Yeah,
This is
I'm
gonna be
grabbing you.
payback for
As soon as I see you,
everything.
I'm grabbing you. I'm dragging you to the convoy as well.
We'll just start with
The car at the head of the convoy.
You did
What
a
is- what
good
is the car at the
thing.
head of the convoy?
You
So it's basically going to go
You pinched them.
I heard him come down. I was like, no, fuck that.
So
Stop
we've
trying
got-
to eat the microphone.
I don't know what you're trying to say. I don't know what we were talking about.
We have evidence. You've literally been caught on what seems to be one of your naked. I'm not sure.
4K.
The camera go jiggle jiggle.
I'm not sure it is 4K.
Oh, please don't. Please. If it goes off, then we're just gonna have like a piece of stuff. It's just gonna.
Don't worry, that'll be fine.
That nat
Giving
20.
ASMR to the viewers.
Whilst
Hold
Mark
on.
is writing things, can we just talk about how that nat 20 in that thing was
was
perfection?
brilliant.
I'm just like panicking, opening up, thinking, oh, it's going to be a 4.
Yeah, you're just there, just like, need to be confident.
Just a 24 hit. Yes, of course.
Right.
Yes.
So, the convoy in its order of leaving, we've got an Audi, a Saab, the first Humvee, a VW, a whole squad of bikes, another VW, another Audi, a Humvee, a Vauxhall, and a third VW.
Can't let me on the
Pedal
bicycle.
bike.
So the VWs are big
Yeah, the VWs are going to be.
Just my crutches.
Well, no,
off the
one's
side.
a normal hatchback, like what I've got, and the other two are people carriers with mannequins inside.
and you
At
guys
least I've got a weapon.
We are in Humvees.
Oh my god, I'm an old woman.
at the very front of the convoy, that's just the Audi.
Yeah, just an Audi.
So as
Just
the
just someone like screeching rubber.
So as the Audi starts moving, immediately the back end of it flips up in an explosion, clashing it sideways along
What
the tunnel,
happens if the crutch
blocking
goes
the
in
entire
between the
exit.
legs?
We got a Saab going there, so those things are indestructible. Go for it.
Literally just going
Crutches
straight
are metal.
through.
Just straight through the
Have we
Audi.
got, is that like a
Made-
tank?
No,
And-
they're just very well made.
Making Constitution save
Shove my crutch up into the roof.
14.
with a 14.
You
You
can
take some pretty heavy damage, but you've made it. The car is kind of at the side, burning, things like that.
So obviously that just shunts the side, the Saab's blowing up. The Saab's going for it. The first Humvee with half of us in is going. Then it's a VW Polo, and then a whole squad of bikes just to scatter and disperse through London. Obviously, another VW Audi, then the second Humvee. And every one of these cars, might I add, is going a completely different route through London.
Now, the second all of you leave the tunnel, every single person gets the same call.
Fine. Oh yeah, you have self reception now.
Yeah. So, just whenever you guys are ready.
what does it say?
Starting now. You know,
I just
I
point
really
something to it.
thought
I chucked my phone out the
that
window.
I could. So that's one stop. I really thought that I could have you, but unfortunately, you've managed to stop me.
It's been 7.
Also, unfortunately, though, I'm now tracking your phones. Thank you. Goodbye.
He doesn't have this phone.
Ditch
He
the
has
phones.
this phone, but he doesn't have my work phone.
I'm
Ditch the
gonna
phones.
get rid of the
Drop my
burner phone out the window.
Literally, just
Why the burner phone? They're tracking your actual phone.
They're tracking all phones, which is answered the call.
I'm smashing my
don't know
my
this.
actual phone, my personal phone,
I'm
And I'm
wait.
keeping
I
my
need to do a
work
sleight of
phone.
hand check. I'm gonna do
because he
sleight of
doesn't have
hand.
my work phone.
I'm doing a sleight of hand check to see if I can switch the phones because like the burner phone isn't like a flip phone. It's just another mobile phone that I don't really
Looks
use. I'm
like
gonna see
he
if
needs to
they
get a
look
new
similar.
phone.
I'm just gonna try and switch, like sleight of hand switch them.
I'm going to counter perception it.
Alright,
You're at the front. I'm sat in the back. How the hell are you seeing that? Are you in
Because
the
I'm-
in the
I'm
same
just-
car?
I mean, of course, there would be mirrors.
Yeah,
Are we in the same car?
I would assume so.
Yes.
Most.
So I'm just literally telling because I've got. I had someone. I pointed someone to try and track that IP as well.
What's my sleight of hand?
You would have got the IP.
Hang
It would
on.
have been
This
in
is-
the actual bump.
Yeah, I just.
Which car was I in again? Am I in the same car as
Yeah,
you?
you'd all be in the same car.
That's cool.
Lovely. That was
I'm
all in
waiting. I'm
one
waiting
place.
for your sleight of hand to see if I can see. it.
Alright, I want to see your counter perception first.
What did you get?
What did you get?
You get
rock,
it?
paper, scissors if you need to.
What did you get, total?
I went 8.
I got an 8.
Oh, roll
Need
again.
to beat it?
It'd be me to beat for both of you, so
Yeah.
roll again.
This is where nat 20 and a 1 is.
Come on. I need another nat 20, please.
No, I haven't.
Oh, I have an inspiration point as well. What did you get?
What did you get?
19.
6.
Yes!
So you
Oh,
so you
2.
don't
Oh,
see.
you did it.
I
yeah.
yeet my fake phone, well, my other phone out the window.
Yeah, you just see them literally just destroy their phone. Same as everybody else in the convoy, I assume.
I tossed mine the second I knew his voice.
Yep, I've tossed mine as well.
And I assume.
Yeah, mine was. Well, obviously, as soon as it said it, I was like, bang, into the Thames.
And I literally go, luckily, I have my work phone.
You have your personal.
I mean,
monopoly.
it's ringing, but I assume you don't answer.
I don't answer it.
Yeah.
Bitch, I just yeeted out my other phone.
Wait, I'm
You're
gonna
gonna
look
raise
at
me
it
and
and I'm
die.
gonna
Huh?
see,
You're
is
gonna
it
raise
like
me
an
and die.
unknown number?
So-
I
I'm
have
calling, yeah.
hands.
I'm not gonna answer it.
So
Are you listening?
If I don't answer it, you can't
Right,
track it.
Can we just go back to the conversation, when they said that, we had that whole conversation about growth and things, and everyone's like, oh yeah, we're just not going to talk to the killer, we're going to throw our phones out the window whilst they're trying to contact us. Smart decision, guys. Well
They
done.
also said they
You
were
don't
tracking
negotiate.
it on your phone.
Yeah.
You don't negotiate with terrorists.
Have you met my character? Do you know what she does for a living?
Yeah, you negotiate with terrorists.
No, with killers.
So
I'm probably
how
terrorist.
Mark, how long is the car
Crime.
journey?
She
20
communicates with people.
hours.
20 hours.
Oh,
It's
you
not
have
just
to let me
me.
drop off a snack break and a toilet break.
Don't
Yes,
worry,
please do.
there will be stops
Please do.
at like
Please do.
just along the way because
Yeah.
we're going from
About
central London to Inverness.
which is, I assume, the very tip of Scotland.
It's quite close. It's north part of Scotland. Yes.
So it's basically going from the bottom to the top of England, of the UK. Okay. So as you do this fucking meteorite of a road trip,
Are we doing a pit stop?
We do one pit stop.
One?
so about midway through,
Okay.
a few of the cars, like you said, since they're all taking different routes, a few of the cars start to converge for the first pit stop. Not all of them, but a few are stopping, and then they are moving on, and then another few are stopping. But you guys are stopping within the first pit stop.
So lucky I
others.
called out that killer's voice was.
So
Yeah,
Now.
now I put a tag on my back because I'm decked in.
is there anybody
Don't
I'd like to
do
go
that.
to the toilet and take my phone and phone the killer.
in the toilet? We're gonna come to that in a second. You three.
That's the only
Big Mac.
private place that can
They're
really
going
get
Sorry?
to.
Big Mac.
Big Mac, go to
That's
McDonald's.
the point.
Go to Mackey's.
Mackies.
We don't want to get sued, so
I'm going with.
Yeah, we're going to Doug Monald. We're going to Doug Monald's.
Yeah.
You're going with
I could do with a.
with a Doug
burger.
Monald's.
No, we're not going to McDonald's. We're going to SFC, Southern Fried
You're
Chicken.
going to SFC. So since you're going to SFC with that one,
Colonel
you
Ranchers.
can get a Big Mac at SFC. It's fine.
Mac Big.
I don't really care. Yeah, a Mac Big.
Southern Fried Burger. we didn't think this through!
I don't know.
You're going to an unnamed.
You're going to SFC, are you getting a burger?
Yeah, you just.
K Max.
Yeah,
There you go.
and you're going.
K Max.
There you go. There's going to be a
I'm going to Six Guys.
generic coffee shop.
Generic coffee shop.
Um,
Just moved it from one side.
It's called Barrister Coffee.
Of course,
I'm just going there to get a large coffee.
of course. So we've got coffees, food, pissing.
Yeah, they're literally method acting right now.
Fucking beautiful. So now go into. Well done, Gracie.
Well done, Gracie!
You go. Piss. Anyway.
I'm gonna have to edit this more than the first episode!
Yeah, I mean Gracie accidentally.
Welcome
said
to the
that
outtakes
someone-
of the ones we've left behind.
This is literally going in the blue room!
Because I've just got to piss.
It's literally going to, it's just gonna cut to piss!
Hello, ladies, gentlemen, fake creatures. Welcome to the outtakes of the ones we left behind. We're going to start off with Mackey's. So as you go there, you see this scrawny little kid full of face acne, obviously Mackey's
Thanks
uniform.
for the support, guys. Cheers, guys. Thank you for the great support. I'd like to
If you get an award, you know what we're doing at the ceremony.
I would like to thank My dear friends. You shouldn't even
And the
ask.
ones who we left behind.
Now,
And the
Oh,
stuff.
you okay?
Oh, I just hit my funny bone.
now, an award for the best career.
At the start, at the awards, your friends are the ones who left behind.
I'm being
And
abused.
We're
the
taking
ones who left
this,
behind
don't
and the
worry.
Star
Help me!
Corporation.
Oh.
Right, should we go back to session?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
15 minutes.
This has been so
Right.
I want to get this phone call done between the 15
Right,
minutes.
anyway,
We don't
it's-
need another Arabella's death.
So obviously the scrawny kid, full of face acne, like his
Arabella.
uniform, just
Arabella.
like after a moment of just
I
staring
thought
at
it was
you
Arabella.
with no soul,
My old
and
character,
you're
you know, how I
what are you
always
ordering
died,
at
and then it was
Mackey's?
really just went,
Please don't tell me.
like twice.
Yeah.
Could I have 20 chicken nuggets and a Big Mac, please?
Give me a handshake.
Does he
I
ever say...
congratulate you, my brother.
Yeah, he's got like his little like Mackey's like
Okay.
headphone mic.
I need this. I've been through a lot.
I'm just gonna be standing.
I need you to calm down.
I'm just gonna stand there in the doorway, just sipping my coffee, waiting for
you.
you to.
I want to do this phone call.
You'll
As
get the
he
phone
goes
call.
He comes back after a moment. So
What do you want?
Chicken burger, please. Strange request. Is it okay if I watch you make it? I'm a bit paranoid.
Yes, I would like that too.
I'm going to come up to the counter and go,
We've had a murder in
You're
our
in the
midst,
toilet.
so
you are pissing.
You're currently
If
pissing.
you want to walk over while pissing, that's completely your decision.
I don't think I've already gone there and I'm not actually.
Right.
I mean, sir,
Alright.
I
See the
understand
trail.
that you are a food establishment, but we
Fine,
have had
fine.
a
Bro,
murder.
I'm having
Fine.
flashbacks to the
After
10
us.
tours on the way back and on
Just-
Taunting Services
I'm
where
not-
we were just getting Mackies and I almost got left.
I don't get paid enough.
Thank you, sir.
Thanks. You just
I'm just gonna watch them make it very intensely.
Fine.
Watch them make
I thought you were
it.
going to say very intimately.
Just
The
stroke.
dialogue.
Just like goes
the
like.
dialing pisser.
I'm
As
not
you,
actually actively
yeah,
on the toilet.
as you call back the killer, it takes 3 calls for them to answer, and then it's just, can I help you?
How do you think? Oh, I'm not doing the same thing, it's done.
Only do it when we can actually do it.
How do you think I'm supposed to get them to you? We're
Oh.
leaving London.
Oh right, shit, it's you. Okay. Hi.
Hi.
Together. So
You know.
you're
Yes.
you want me? You? Sorry, I'm not used to people calling me. You.
Just say I haven't actually told anyone where the location is. I've just said
You're
we're going.
actually doing this. You
Look.
know. You know your friends might die, and you're actually doing this.
Our friends might die anyway. You're planning on hunting us down and killing us and giving them the best fighting chance. At least, you know, you've said that one of us will make it out
Oh, at
alive.
least this
I'm
is
giving
classed
us
as
the
great.
chance. If we keep running across the country, you're going to
Rose.
find us. You're going to track us down somehow and kill us anyway. So I might as well do what you asked.
There's
I
positive and negative growth.
will see you soon. Just when you stop, tell me where you are.
Oh, fucking.
And I'll.
You're
give you more
tracking me,
details
aren't you?
after that. I am if you keep the phone on you.
How can you know where they are?
So, when you get to where you're going, tell me. I'll check where you are. And I'll meet you there.
You're going to kill us.
Just one thing.
It's a game, guy.
Before I go,
You are
my
going to kill your friend
food's
again.
cooking. Do you have anybody you think needs growing first? And I have a thing against killing pigs, so
Hmm?
I have a thing against killing swine. Leave the pigs out of it.
So not Carrie.
She's a pig. She's eating a lot.
And what about the disabled one? I can kill them first. I can give them a chance.
Oh, it's
They
fun for the
grew a
humans,
lot
you know.
last time. I
I
don't
think-
like the new them, but
You don't
I
like
think
the
we get-
non-crutches.
I think we give them a little bit more of a recovery before we start fucking with their head.
Fucking hell, you're fucking with
Cool then. They fight them because he fucking hurts.
Well, I mean, that's your opinion. I don't really mind which one you start with. Probably not me.
You don't have a preference.
No. I mean, the fighter did deck you in the face.
That was funny. Yes.
It gives you a motive.
So
See you
apologise.
soon.
See you soon.
Oh.
You're looking at me like you're going to target me.
As
I'm also right
So,
here.
Sarah!
Yes!
you at this point have got your food after fucking eyeing down the, people who just they did.
Which is
McDonald's,
going-
they don't make the shit. In
I'm
McDonald's.
literally going.
They just have it and they just
Especially nuggets, they literally just stick that in a fryer
yeah,
and
you
just
know they
take
don't
it
fucking
out.
make the
I'm-
shit.
Can I send in
Watching.
the £5 tip for letting us just watch?
Just want to quickly clarify.
You're
Does,
really weird.
everyone remember when I said in session
Aye.
0 that I was good at knowing how to kill people and I knew a lot about the topic? Cool.
That look said it all.
I'm just gonna go. I'm very sorry
never
for
said
this
you
Can we
were
close the
Sorry,
disturbance.
I was gonna
curtain and
stick
you get
it.
So I'm
I'm
going
putting a
to
bit-
give you this,
I'm
and I'm
putting a
giving
bit.
them
Oh my
£50.
God, no.
pound.
Thank you. I'll decide.
I'm gonna need you to take £5 and take 50 out of your
He said it.
Yeah,
monies.
yeah.
Can I borrow the pencil?
As again, he just takes it. It's just
Thank you.
I'm nerding out
appreciate
over this. This is
problem.
this is
Wait,
all I've ever
What was
wanted.
that voice just then? Do that again.
I appreciate it.
Okay, never mind.
Don't worry, we have a certain voice that we can't.
I have done.
We've kind of got to
That's
keep
right.
an eye out
Okay.
for. We have.
It's also ruined
Reasons.
a type of chocolate for me.
It's also the reason why I'm on crutches. I was in a wheelchair.
I don't need to.
Sorry for taking down your shift. I'm sure you've had a lovely day.
It's good. I got 55 quid out of it. I'm cool.
If I-
It's more than I earn in 10 hours.
Really?
It's more than I earn in 5 hours.
Kind of another 5.
This is exactly what I earn in 6 hours.
Get a better job.
Cheers. I'll see you around.
I wanted them.
So, you guys just tuck in.
You're doing that with pen.
You.
I have my plan.
You wrote on your character sheet in pen, you heathen.
I
What?
rubbed it out and to put in.
So, you.
I
with
can
your
write over
black
it later.
coffee-
No. Sit down.
Not black coffee, no.
I've got to know now.
Oh my god.
I've got to go through all the options at once.
Is my can we just say, is my health still low or is it back to normal now?
You have
After the month of since I've been shot.
Yeah, you would be fine.
Yeah, my
health's
health will be
back.
back.
Would I
Yeah,
also recuperate?
Yeah,
From the good
yeah, it's been like a month.
Would
I'm
Andrew's
back to
health be
37
back?
health.
I forgot all my pencils.
Yeah, I don't think the dead's coming back.
But yeah, you guys would be back. You guys would be
So
chilling.
sad. If only we had
Val's
if
got
only
like
we
just a
had
straight black coffee with you.
revivification.
Oh, okay, large latte
Aye.
with sugar
Sugar.
and sweetener.
I'll have a watermelon iced tea, please.
Yeah, you can
Had
tell.
to be difficult.
So it takes them like a solid 5 minutes to get everything sorted, but they kind of hand you out all
You see them crush the watermelon, juice it out.
Do you guys want me to cover this?
I can pay for my own.
I'm just saying I can cover it.
I've just paid for mine.
Have you paid for yours?
As the,
I-
just like
Have you paid for
Wait,
yours?
how much
think
did
I
that
have,
cost? Wait, how much did that cost me? 20 chicken nuggets
not
and a
more than
Big
50.
Mac.
Not more than 50.
Because I've got to
You're
remove
okay.
it.
Not more than 50.
How much did it
Just leave it at 50.
Leave it at 50.
Leave it at 50,
I'm
please.
not doing McDonald's maths.
Okay.
Muck maths.
I'll just-
Muck maths.
I mean, you only gave him £5.
Yeah, but you only got like.
So,
I mean, you can
has
take it from the
everyone
50.
here paid for their stuff?
I would assume so.
I just
Cool.
power walk out.
There you go.
Yeah.
Tap.
Cheers. See you guys around, I guess. Have a great day.
Can I check?
If I'm
the
still
card
alive
for
after this,
trackers?
I will come visit.
That is a really weird way of saying goodbye to a cashier.
Enjoy your next 24 hours.
Yeah.
That was sarcasm.
I do
because-
not get paid enough.
Can I check our car for trackers? and then get
I'm
outside?
gonna slide him over a 20.
This cashier, my fucking god.
He's gonna end up leaving his job.
He's gonna end up like leaving and just working in like a psycho ward, just getting tips.
Does a 7 perception see a tracker in the
There
car?
are no trackers on any of the cars in the
I'm
convoy.
gonna have to go to a psycho ward after this.
The tracker's in my phone,
I'm
bro.
still
But you
alive.
wouldn't. No one's
Right.
gonna know that because
Exactly.
they look the exact same.
Everyone
Right.
load up. We've got a long drive ahead of us.
Can I immediately go stock them on sweets
Where
and drinks?
exactly are we?
Yeah, so literally,
going?
you literally go
North.
buy like a fucking bucket load of sweets and
I've just
drinks.
not confident
Head back in the
told me
car.
where we're
Scotland.
going. Where in Scotland?
North Scotland.
That doesn't exactly. What location are we going to?
I can't tell you.
Why can't you tell me?
Security
I'm terrified.
Do I overhear
The same
this?
reason that I've only
Actually, hang on. I'm not terrified, so I should probably roll.
Can I
That's
do a
only- it's only
perception?
the insight. It's only the
Can I
insight.
do an insight
You want
on
to
her?
do an insight
What?
to see if they're actually finding
Yes!
Just so you know, my plus to deception is a fact, an 11.
Okay, I'll insight. Oh my god.
Insight
What's my
it.
insight? This could be interesting.
Shouldn't we all be doing insight?
It's only if people want to do insight.
No.
I'm inciting
And
now.
you only.
Yeah, but you gotta remember, why would you think I'm untrustworthy?
Because
That's-
I'm paranoid.
Yeah.
Yeah, you make sense. That one wouldn't make
I
sense.
haven't
That's
made
an
it.
agent.
Yeah, Toby doesn't really care.
What'd you get?
So I got a nat 20, so that's a 31.
I got a 25 as well.
That's a 31.
Okay?
When you try
So,
your best.
they appear to be telling the truth.
Do I know?
They look terrified. Whether or not you can tell them is a whole other thing, but you believe they're terrified.
Look, I understand the situation may be stressful. I know, I've been through enough of them, but for safety reasons, the only people who know where we're going is me and the 2 drivers.
Do you have a GPS in this car?
No, they know the route off by heart. And good luck trying to get information out of them.
Chop chop, sir!
No, she's making it
Can I run out with like an armful of sweets and drinks?
Yeah?
What?
Keep the door
I'm not
open!
being
I
suspicious.
run over.
I'm genuinely terrified. I'm thinking if we got a
Final
GPS
call.
in this car,
T-
what
Right.
if they're tracking
5
that?
minutes
I'm
till
literally
departure.
saying this.
Everybody in the convoy. Alton Towers, we're going.
Are we actually?
As soon as I can learn to walk,
We're
I
going
can-
to Scotland. We're not going to fucking Alton Towers.
How come they know our trip? They don't just run off in the
They don't
car
know shit, friend. As he just
I
then
offer you a bag
leaves
of-
forward.
without getting to eat squishies because I know it's actually something else.
You are amazing.
Well, you've got cocaine.
I'm not saying that to the agent, just in case. No.
So, Adam, what did you give this driver?
Squashies.
Drumsticks.
Bubblegum one.
Okay.
Oh, this is the worst
And he
flavour.
just, cheers, mate. Alright. He just like places it on the dashboard. Let's go then. And as the convoy starts driving, that's where we're going to end our session for today.
I did early.
There's